Same old,
Yep.
same old. Just trying to get my money up, not my funny up. Usual.
um, what was I saying? I was saying before. Oh yeah, the Doctor Strange. So I've been at least since the Doctor Strange came out. The For me the MCU, I've never been. I mean, obviously, I've been a fan since Iron Man, obviously, but I think that over time I kind of became stale to me. Only because I started reading comic books when I was in middle school, and so to me, they kind of were just like, okay, well, I need to watch Cinematic Universe because bonked. But I but the Doctor Strange has definitely revamped my opinion about it. I would definitely say,
Okay.
um, because yeah, no one's seen Doctor Strange. The spoilers. No one's really been talking about it because at least from what I've seen, like CBR hasn't mentioned it, or I think Square and Screenrant mentioned it, but no one else has like been like, oh my gosh. I guess just for the comic book nerds.
Mm-hmm.
But uh, so in the movie, um, Doctor Strange kind of meets this one Earth that does know about the multiverse and are very well versed in the multiverse, and when they call Doctor Strange, they call him the 616 Doctor Strange,
Oh.
which is huge because ever since 2008, back in the day when Kevin Feige, they said that the MCU was Earth 1999999, which now is I guess now is being retconned.
Okay.
So so now the MCU actually is its own multiverse.
It's its own.
So, right.
So
Which
Alex does not have to worry about
I don't have to
any.
right. Any sort of thing now. So
Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying.
now I can, like, for me the main problem with Marvel and DC, which DC is slowly becoming, is that because they have a multiverse and they're like, okay, well, because they all have different avenues, they say that all of them are canon. And personally, I'm one of those guys who I need, for me, I have to, like, if I'm gonna watch something, either I'm gonna have to start from chronological order. Like when I watched before I finished Attack on Titan season 1, I read there's a prequel manga, so I read that before I watched the first season of Attack on Titan. And bro, it was good. It was good though. Um, but what was I saying? So yeah, so now I don't have to worry about them interfering with the other Earths and or becoming inconsistent with what the comic books are doing. Even though now it's just all canon, so it doesn't really matter. And I can watch it for what it is, and I know that because there's a variety of people watching, they're not going to go overboard. Um, yeah, so now it's easy, now for me it's easier to watch and not be hurt.
Worried about what can be pulled in and what isn't. And
What isn't? Yeah.
okay.
Which is really only you thinking about truly that deep.
Nope. Not just me.
You and one other person in the multiverse.
Okay, no.
X.
There's no people.
Nah, bruh.
Now for
Yeah,
the normies,
I'm sure there are.
yes, no
The
one cares.
normies? Alex, nobody cares, truly, bruh.
No, people, dude, it matters. Which so now we know because in the comic book with Squirrel Girl, which is part of the comic book multiverse, there is a Earth 1999 in the comic book universe because Benedict Cumberbatch, Doctor Strange, shows up as a character. So we know that there's actually a version of the MCU's universe within the comic
Within
book
the comic book universe.
books. So
But
now
it's
we
not the MCU.
But the
no, it's not
MCU's universe exists
it's
entirely separate.
entirely separate. It's a whole other multiverse.
Okay, got it.
So that changes a lot.
Which makes Alex happy because now he feels like,
And that's like, okay,
even though he didn't
MCU
have to
continuity
before,
is MCU continuity.
Yep.
right? So he doesn't
So
have
so
to.
now I'm not just watching. Oh man, Iron Man's really great. Oh, but it doesn't matter because I'm in this. Just it's just a one piece of this vast multiverse that already they're saying is all canon. So
Okay.
All
I
right.
mean, I guess so.
I get it.
I
I guess.
guess so. I
what
get
I'm
it,
saying,
but you know.
it's because the structure. It's not just like read what you want.
Yeah.
Like give yes, read what you want, but like give me like what is the thing I need to focus on.
Yeah. I mean, I understand. But for me, it just doesn't matter. You know what does really matter to me? We were talking about this
Okay.
a little earlier. Is the first game that I really fell in love with. We were talking
Okay.
about this. We were talking about this a little earlier. I think for me, just thinking about it, the first game I really fell in love with was Pokemon Leaf Green. Cause
Yeah.
as a dumb baby boy, even when I would get, it didn't matter. Like, so that was like the only game I had on my Game Boy for a long time, and I would just play it over and over again. Like, it didn't matter. Like, I just played Pokemon Leaf Green over and over and over again, and I would not care. I
You
just like I choose the same Pokemon too. Like, I wouldn't do any variation. I would just do basically run the same game I did
just do
before.
it. Just do it again. You know what's
But I
crazy
just
about that is like that's exactly what I did when I was a kid. It's not my first memorable game, but that is one of the games I would just do over and over again on my Game Boy.
yeah.
You know,
And it was
what's actually
pretty
funny is
crazy.
that it's literally in my drawer next to me. I have our
You
leaf
have the
green.
Leaf Green. You
I
have the
have our
original
leaf
Green.
green right here actually.
Dang. Holy
Snap.
moly. Holy
I
Yep.
moly.
sure as heck don't have my Pokemon Silver. Wait, you have my Silver, don't you?
I got a silver from Florida. I got that
Dang.
from Florida, and I beat that
It's
game there. Oh my gosh,
it might be
so
locked up
fire!
in Jason's grandparents' house. Might be up in the attic or something.
For
Might have a
Yeah,
treasure
but
trove up there.
Pokemon Leaf Green. That was just too bussin'.
Eh,
What about you,
that's
Alex? What about you?
me, I'm gonna have to say because what happened was is that so at least for like console and gaming wise, usually it was like you, Kuya got a console and we would play together, or Kai got something and I would just like tag along and play it because yeah, I had no money.
Get gold.
Yeah. But Kai got because I think I don't know remember when it came out. I think it was either 2014 or 2013 when they came out with the remake for Ocarina of Time on
Oh
the
yeah.
2DS.
On yeah. On the
Mhm.
for 3DS. Yeah.
For the 3DS. And so when Kai got the 2DS for like I think it was like $200 or something.
Yeah.
He
2DS
got
cheap.
yeah, it was a cheaper version. I actually I kind of prefer it because I think the 3D is kind of okay.
yeah,
But yeah,
overrated.
Yeah,
overrated.
it's highly overrated.
But yeah, playing Ocarina of Time, and that was kind of like that was basically my first Zelda. Yeah, that was my first Zelda game. And I've been playing them ever since. But the whole like idea of like you start as a kid and then like you're trying to save Zelda, but then you by getting all the gems and stones to get to the sword, you end up actually losing to Ganondorf. So, so that was kind of, I think it's kind of that's an interesting concept in comparison to for at least for me at the time. But
Yeah.
That's pretty opposite of what a typical story would go.
go.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah. I like that. I like that
My
pick.
first one would be Mario 64. That was my first baby.
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
Mario 64. I mean Mario 64.
Ooh-wah-ha!
I played the junk out of that as a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was my first uh, gamer game. I was in that.
True
Gamer.
gamer. Gamer's got a
Were
game.
you doing all those speedrun glitches?
No, bro. I didn't know what speedrunner was. I was like, what? That joint was such a foreign concept to me. Uncle Mikey showed me a speedrun in like 2007, and I was like, what? People do this?
Oh my
That's
gosh,
crazy.
that's crazy. 2007. Whoa.
Yeah, it was like an
Spider-Man,
11. Someone cracked an 11-minute world record or something
the greatest movie of all
of
time,
Super
Spider-Man
Mario
3 came out
Brothers.
that
That
year.
year? Holy moly, I didn't even think about that. Bruh.
Now dig on this.
No, but here's the
Big on
thing.
this.
That is like the most memorable solo game, but like Alex was saying, we usually play together. We would play together a lot for stuff. And the Dragon Ball Budokai and Tenkaichi games were
Yeah.
busting beyond belief.
Oh my
Okay? Come on,
goodness.
I still remember I have them. I'm so excited. Like, bro, I have those
Hey, you
ingrained
okay?
in my brain forever.
Buster Cannon.
The
Buster
freaking
Cannon!
somebody would always play Goku, and so you'd get they'd try to pop the ult. They turned Super Saiyan by mistake first instead of getting.
Yeah.
We always wanted Super Spirit Bomb, but someone got you transform beforehand. You're like, well, Super Dragon Fist.
Yeah.
So you get that signature. My energy's fading, or whatever he
Yeah.
said.
Fear bomb fading! Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
They absorbed the spirit bomb. Which I'm
Yeah, bro.
sicko
But the
I
mode.
thing
will
is,
I
not.
will stand by the most goated PS2 Dragon Ball game for me was I don't know if y'all got to play it. No, y'all did. Infinite
Infinite World.
Road.
Hmm.
Infinite World. Yes.
Yeah, I emulated that, John, but it was good.
That
Yeah, we
joint
played.
is
When I was
busted.
emulated, we played against each other. Alex was pretty bad, to be honest.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
No auto
but
combos, bud.
bro, here's the thing. Here's the thing I didn't realize until later
Makes
on.
me smash.
Here's the thing I didn't realize till later on is that the characters. See, back then didn't matter because I didn't realize till later that the characters are broken.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I played Baby against Alex one time, and I didn't know Baby. You can just spam his like normal key blast or his special key blast or whatever.
Uh huh.
You could spam it all the like his key didn't. It wasn't like a like bars. It was just like a whole like meter. So it would just progressively go down. But you could use his key blast like that whole time. Like there wasn't a certain amount of key you needed, so I could spam it, and it did like more than half of a health bar. It was fudging broken. It was
I
absolutely
have
broken.
a moment of PTSD to share actually with that game. Speaking of bustedness,
Yeah,
so y'all know Jason, and Jason loves
yeah,
cheesing things. Jason
of course
loves
he does.
taking
He's a
the
cheater.
thing that would take skill and showing you all you had to do was press two buttons and you won.
He's a cornball. He's a cornball.
Um,
Respectfully, I love
for
you, Jason.
example, the Terra fight.
Oh yeah,
I was trying forever to beat it, and then he shows up with, I think it was I don't know, finishing negative combo like two or whatever.
negative
Like he had two
combo
of them,
and the what
and
do you
he
call it
just
thing?
jumped and slashed him until he was dead, and I was heartbroken. But that's for context. What he actually did in Infinite World was he found out. Obviously, you get guard break when you transform point blank on
Yeah,
somebody,
Yeah.
and when you're in your limit breaker form, you get if your move isn't a cutscene, you kind of get unlimited like fires, like charges of it.
yeah.
So he would just choose Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, run away until he got full key, and then he'd run up to you and immediately transform and Super Kamehameha you. Which, fun fact,
Dang.
destroys your stamina. So you get back up and you have to mash, and he does it again. And each of these Super Kamehamehas do 2 bars. And I think
Yeah.
at max you can set yourself to 6.
Yeah.
And
He would
and
just
you're
kill.
just dead. You're just dead because he did that.
That's
And
no fun.
that's all he would play. And
That's no fun.
it was traumatizing.
But that's
Dang.
what Jay.
Couldn't
Jay would do that. Jay would do that in like Marvel's Capcom 2 with the Sentinel. He would just play the biggest characters, and Sentinel could just spam his beam. His
Destroy.
Destroy,
Destroy.
destroy. Exactly,
destroy,
destroy.
destroy.
Oh my gosh, that was
Oh
a
my!
bro moment.
Uh,
Oh, the dude's a zoner.
Thing is, though, Alex. I mean, Alex. I don't know why you laughing, bro. Alex, you and Dragon Ball Fighters when it first came out, all you did was spam square, bro. You would just spam square.
Look,
It was
I mean, I'm
mad
gonna
annoying.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
Now he
I
press
do better
triangle
than
sometimes, dude, because Goku does that overhead, that free overhead to mix
Oh
you up.
yeah, yeah, he would throw that
that.
in. That was the
Which
only
cha-
move he knew.
yeah. I mean, what changed? I mean, for at least for
Wait, no, no, no,
combo.
no, no. That overhead for Blue Goku. You talking about the overhead for Blue Goku?
Yeah,
No, that's just a part of his base square combo. He
that's
Yeah,
not
punches
even
you and he
triangle.
just
that's
no,
not triangle.
he
Yeah,
slams his leg down. Just that's a part of his base combo.
that's base.
Oh my!
But I mean, again, I mean, especially like playing, uh, like emulating Street Fighter 2 and then also playing Smash helped me to be more, I guess, flexible and not just spam.
Yeah.
That was
Because
annoying.
I mean, Street Fighter 2, like you need to know combos, so you have to actually.
Yeah,
Yeah. Um.
it was pretty annoying. That reminds me of remember that one Dragon Ball game, the one Dragon Ball fighting game that came out before the Budokai Tenkaichi games. It's I
You
think it's
talking
actually
about?
called Dragon Ball Z
Like the
Super.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
talking about Dragon Ball Z Super? It's called Dragon. It's called Dragon Ball. Oh, you're right. It's called Dragon Ball Z Super, but
I think it's just called Super Dragon Ball, right? You talking about the one
yeah,
that's
like
based off like I think the people from Street Fighter got their hands on it and they made like a 3D kind of fighter,
Yeah,
but
it's
it
like
was still 2D.
it was bad though.
but it
Yeah,
had like it went up to like Cell Saga, I think, or maybe
had
it
some
went
cool
Cause-
stuff in it though.
Because like
yeah, like you could
didn't you
customize.
use like
You could like change the color. You could like make your own, not make your own character, but you could have like your own version of
Customize their
Goku.
fit. Yeah.
You could change their color, and then you could like teach them certain like combos or whatever. But you couldn't. It was so hard, especially me as like a 8-year old. Like it was so hard because it wasn't like normal. It wasn't like Budokai Tenkaichi because you couldn't like just go
Yeah, because
Super
now you
Saiyan.
need to know like quarter circle stuff.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
like, what the fudge is going on? Like I didn't even know what the fudge is happening.
Like
Like
try. I
this,
just want to go
this
Super
isn't
Saiyan.
over O, bro. This isn't back O.
Yeah, cringy.
Over- back.
It was kind of cringy. Yeah, but that was a really memorable game. And one more thing that I remember from the Budokai Tenkaichi games is that they out here, at least I think maybe later on they did, but I know for the earlier ones, they did not. It actually bugged me so bad. Is that for Cell, when he turned to perfect, they did not have his separate voice actor, so he would
Yeah.
Oh,
still sound Kamehameha! Like that's all you hear,
yeah,
bro.
they didn't.
You wouldn't hear
I
his
remember.
like his super. Come on, dude. Perfect Cell's voice is so amazing. It's
I
so
wonder. I
amazing.
wonder why that happened. Whether it was like just a mistake,
I
or they
don't know,
just
bro.
they couldn't get
They
the
didn't
guy
really
at the
care.
time.
No, they just didn't really care how much.
They just-
Maybe it had to be a like rush translation thing, and they were limited on some things.
Yeah, they're like, all right, let's just pop this out real quick. Maybe so. Maybe that's what it
Voice
is.
actor's
But
not
that
free for
was,
this, so we're just gonna.
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. But that was that was so cringy. That used to make me so mad.
Wasn't there a special form of Frieza or something in that game? Or am I
Mm,
tripping?
I think
there was
When he like
they were
orange, it was like weird.
no. Mm-mm.
maybe an alternate. I mean, there's alternate color where it was this
Color.
kid, where like it was this kid from the what do you call it, manga or from the. It wasn't like a One Piece manga.
Oh, it was it's the yeah, it's like the one off manga Kiritown made about like it's like kind of a spoof manga, but it's like
Yeah, but
no
it has
Frieza had a kid.
He's a
Yeah.
kid. That and that's a costume in one of the games. But yeah, I think that might be what you're talking about. But yeah, those games were really good. I had a really fun time. Oh my gosh, I was thinking about something. You said that. You said Frieza had an ultimate. Wasn't it
I,
like a
th-
weird?
I think it was something weird. I'm actually looking into it right now. I remember the graphics were kind of neat. Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
could play as Videl. Videl was kind of busting.
but
Like her
yeah.
combo game was kind of nuts.
Come
Yeah,
on,
that's
Budokai?
the thing about Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is that they
Yeah.
had everybody. Like legit, everybody was in the game.
Yeah, you could play as
Every
like
character.
Devilman.
Bro,
Oh, yeah, that's
And
right.
I
that
know
dude was
y'all
like a
hated.
meme. Like he would blitz you.
Y'all hated when I played Hirudegan. My Hirudegan gameplay
Just
That
him
was
just
my
a
only
giant.
dislike of the game, bro. Is like giant characters are so weird to go against.
Oh,
you
it's so
just
cool though.
you
'Cause
just
I
lost
turned to
everything.
Bardock and go Gorilla Ape
Bardock
mode.
goes Uzaru. It's like, bro, he's just gonna spam key blast from so far away. Leave
Like
me
those things are
alone.
fun. Those games are fun, especially, dude. Okay, switching off. It's kind of switching off Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball games, but the old Naruto games. Like you remember,
Oh, yeah.
what's the
Ooh,
one?
Ultimate Ninja
What's
Chronicles, bro.
no yeah no what's the one that
Uzumaki Chronicles.
No,
not
you're that was
no
my
I'm
Chronicles.
talking
You're talking
about
about you're talking about
Are you talking about
You're talking about
Ultimate Ninja Storm?
Ultimate Ninja Storm. No, not
right
Ultimate
Oh, not
Storm, but
Storm. It's just
Storm.
Ultimate Ninja.
Ultimate
Ultimate
Ninja,
Ninja.
and
Yeah.
you could put in a code. You can get like the Rock Lee suit Naruto, and there's a
Yeah.
That's
code you can get.
right.
There's a code you can get Minato, and we just he knew him as fourth Okage at that
Yeah,
point.
I think they
Oh
just
my
his
gosh.
name straight up was Yon Daime.
Yeah, I'm like, what the? That was so crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It was lit though. I was like, I think it was like I played like Kakashi
I just
And we just
love
thought he was like
Itachi.
quick because his ult was like he just
oh,
flashed around really quick and sliced
yeah.
you. I was
I
like,
mean,
oh,
it was
that's neat.
cool.
I like the ultimates. Like especially like it was because it would like you
You
would like hit
charge,
them
and then
and
it'd be
then it was
cut.
just like a cutscene. Yeah. There's
It's
the
over.
difference between us.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, bruh. Those are banging too. There's a lot of
Shoot.
good games that we were playing.
Not even speaking of the Storm
Fighters.
games, bro. Those quick time events.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Holy,
Storm game story
some
mode.
of them, a lot of them did better than the anime. Like some of them were just
Actually,
like
yeah.
Naruto and Sasuke wasn't even a fight, but in Storm 2, right off rip, they have a fight inside Orochimaru's hideout before the scene happens,
Yeah, that was
and it's a bunch of flashbacks of their first fight.
that was hype. That was
So
hype.
they do. They got it right. The game
Cause
was
yeah,
pretty.
cause the manga or the anime was, or the anime and both manga was just like, hey,
Anime Sasuke was
see ya.
like, "I'll blitz you right now. I already know Raikiri, kid. Like, get out."
Get out. Sakura broken down.
So
Broke
good.
down mountain. Sakura, who can punch Kaguya, just,
Yeah.
just can't punch this man.
And it was even cooler because we got to see stuff from the games that weren't in the manga or that weren't in the anime yet. I'm pretty sure you got to see. I'm pretty sure in one of the
Oh,
Storm
bruh.
games, we got to
Yeah,
see
we got
Biju
ahead.
Cloak or not Biju Cloak, but we got to see Yeah, Bijou mode.
6 paths. We got to see at least the first paths. Not
Yeah,
6 paths.
and
Sorry.
it's just
What's it
Bijou.
called?
It's Bijou mode. GB. This is just Bijou mode, right? Isn't it just what's isn't that base?
Yeah, base is just Bijou mode.
Yeah.
There we go. It's like What's it? KCM?
Bijou,
Kurama
Bijou,
Chakra mode.
Chrono Trigger mode.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got our
It's like,
first look at that. We were like, what even is
oh
this?
my gosh! And so after that's how like we'd
Why
only
is he
play
so
him, bro.
sped?
We'd only play him because he was like a little. It was lit. It was
That
lit.
and I think not Ultimate Storm just like it showcases Naruto as like this like unstoppable force almost every time he's in a fight.
Yeah. He was
It's just
bussing.
neat.
It wasn't he? Oh,
Like,
so good.
it was cool.
So good. It was so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
and like I think I've shown Sam a couple as we progress through Naruto. One big difference is the first fight with Kakashi and Naruto and Sakura when they get back. They do the bell test again.
Oh,
So the
yeah, yeah.
quick time event for
And the
their
game is
fight in the
great.
game is absurdly nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in comparison to the.
Like it ends with him like firing water dragon jutsus. You gotta dodge all of them to try to get up
Yeah.
close to him, and then it ends with him doing like a double Raikiri against Naruto doing two cloned Rasengans, and that's how they knock the bells off instead of trying to. Although it's neat in the anime, they try to spoil Make Out Paradise. I think.
Right. Which, I mean, that makes sense with the Kash's character.
I just realized I
It's
called
so good.
Sasuke's jutsu Raikiri. That junk was Kirin.
Yes, Kieran.
Shoo.
What is Raikiri's? Raikiri's.
I think isn't that Killer
It's just
B?
lightning blade.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Oh yeah.
Raikiri
Oh,
is just lightning blade. It's just
never mind.
yeah.
Just the Japanese name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was good. So speaking of
Speed's
Naruto
lariat.
though,
Mm-hmm.
what's up with y'all in Boruto? Because I know that we kind of have. I don't know if we have varying opinions. I don't know. I don't know. Tell me what y'all opinions
I
are.
think we did along the road for a good minute.
Do we all have the
Till
same
some key
I
opinion though?
think
events.
I listen. I think my I wasn't. I didn't really. I think the story is pretty basic narratively.
Mhm.
Um, I don't. I don't necessarily hate the narrative. I don't mind like Baruto hating Naruto or like or anything else, etc. My problem was the power scaling, but now it's been kind of conversation way before this, and now it's kind of helped me just watch it um, because at first I was like, well, it's kind of inconsistent because what happened was that I don't know his name's Jigen, right? But Jigen
Yeah.
lost to Kaguya um when she ate the fruit or she became the ten tail Jinchuriki, and so she beats him, and then he goes inside this human's body and then like rests and then just he gets bodied. And so my problem was that Naruto and them and Sakura and Kashi, like wiped her. So how is this dude Jigen like completely cracked? But if you again pay attention, if you read the manga, there's a part where it talks about how he, like kind of like Darkseid, he's been watching this whole time, and that
Training and training
uh,
and preparing
he's been
vessels and all that.
training. He has a ten tails in his own dimension, and so it's like okay, like
He
it's
actually
just
has. He's actually just been sitting there with.
he's yeah been
And
sitting there
meanwhile,
waiting and
he
fighting.
fought Kaguya like
Wait,
thousands of years ago, dog.
that's interesting. Hold up. So he's been sitting, watching, and training this whole time.
Yeah,
Why not
why
interrupt
not
the
enter?
Naruto
Yeah,
series?
I don't. Again, I think
Wait,
Because you're
I'm
interrupt when?
interrupt the anytime during the Naruto series because he's purely OP at that point. Why
that
not just
that's a
stop Kaguya's resurrection?
look again. I think it's just because like obviously I don't think Kishimoto had a plan to keep it going, and so I think he
Okay,
just you
that's a
know
pretty big plot hole for that.
it's just money really. It just comes down to
I don't.
money.
I don't think so. I mean, because then I don't know.
I
I
mean
don't know
it.
about
I
like.
mean it is. I don't not necessarily a plot
I
hole.
don't necessarily think it's a plot hole. I mean, I feel like other enemies like, okay, this guy, why didn't he show up, earlier? Because he's like giga uber
Well, I'm
duper
saying
duper
like
duper duper powerful.
well, I mean but that's different though. But this guy like he actually was like
You think
watching.
he's actually just chilling?
Just no, but he was like preparing, I guess, for the right time. And I guess once they actually killed Kaguya, I think that's just when he showed back up. I mean, I don't know.
because
I don't know
he
Boruto.
took Jiraiya's cells and he took I forgot who else's cells and made clones of them. I just I think that Jigen is the only problem with. I think Jigen's the only kind of problem with me. Everything else, it's kind of the same issues with just Naruto. Like the side, there's no just barely any side character development. I mean, you have Sarada and is it Misubi? I forgot.
Mitsuki.
No, Mitsuki.
Mitsuki. Mitsuki, and they have their development, and I think Choji's daughter. But everyone else is kind of just in the background. It's kind of like what happened to Naruto. But I just wish, and which even makes it even worse because now Boruto's like on this god level tier that no one else can reach.
Like how? How is anyone going to compete?
So unless they say that they just got they just wank them off just
No,
narrative.
I mean,
That's my
I,
hugest issue.
but that's the same thing. Naruto. No one could touch Naruto and Sasuke after a certain point. No, like no one
Yeah,
could
but
even.
Right.
like yeah, but like at
No one
the
could
end,
even
after we
touch him.
got all the other
No,
character
no way.
stuff.
No one could touch. No one could. No one could touch Naruto in what do you
Right.
call it? I mean, not that we knew of, right? No one could touch Naruto.
What's the
What around
Sage?
Pain? Yeah, no one could
Yeah,
touch him.
but the time gap, the build up to that is so massive.
No, it's not. It really isn't. He
It
comes back.
we have the
He
whole
comes
shooting
back,
exams.
and what else? Like he comes back, learns how to use Sage Chakra, and he can fight Pain. It's
No.
not long. It's not that long. His go ahead, Alex.
I mean, are we considering? Are we talking about like also Naruto? Not we're not talking about just Shippuden. We're talking about Naruto too, right? Like we're talking about like normal
I mean, if we're
Naruto.
talking
That's
about
what
Naruto
we'd
too,
have to
yeah, they
consider.
eclipse. I mean,
Like
they're
we have
past
to,
their-
You
but
can't
and
omit
we're saying,
base
but like
Naruto.
you like base like but like base Naruto and them like we're still getting like we're still. I mean, yes, Naruto climbed Gara, but he was
I'm talking
still
about compared to, yeah, I mean talking about compared to the rest of the, if we're talking about side characters, the rest of the side character cast, they all kind of got after the exams themselves, they got just outclassed. They just got outclassed. Once
right.
Naruto,
But
go ahead.
at least there was a progression and not just like because
Yeah,
but
because you
like for
still
example
have
like in Bar
Team 10's whole issue with God, what's his name? There's Kakuzu and what's Mr.
Hidan.
Reaper Man? Hidan.
Right. I think I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is that at least like in Barto, it's like not off rip. He already has the Byakugan mother of all whatever mother of all Byakugan eyes, and then immediately gets immediately has what's his name inside of him, Momoshiki.
No,
Um,
he doesn't. Wait, no. Where does he doesn't have the what do you call it? He doesn't have the mother of all.
he has Momoshiki first arc.
Does he?
He
Yeah.
does
Where's that
off
at?
rip
Show me where that is.
after he fights them. Momoshiki goes inside of him.
Oh, you're talking about Momoshiki. No, I
Yeah.
thought you said the. I thought you were talking about No. Okay, no. I thought you were talking about the. I thought you said. I thought you were saying something about
Is his
the.
eye supposed to be the Tenseigan?
Yeah,
No,
it's a Sensei God.
no, no. His eye. No, that's not what the eye is.
Okay.
The
No, no,
eye
no.
has to do with the what do you call it? The what do you call thing he has on his arm? Because what do you call the
The
same
karma?
thing? The karma mark.
No. But he has the Tenseigans.
I don't think he does.
Because the
He
eyes were
does.
activating before
No,
Momoshiki, right?
no,
Wasn't he
No,
having like weird
he had he in the manga. He what's it called. He goes and meets what's his name.
no, no.
Moon guy.
He.
Moon
Okay.
Man?
Let me look at this real quick.
Dang, what
And
is
he
Moon
has
Man's name?
I don't remember his name. And he
Satoshi?
has his Tenseigan because he like talks to
No,
him like
no, he doesn't.
yeah, it does.
No.
I read them.
I know, but I'm looking at it right now. Um, he- Boruto. Let me see. Let me see. Where did he get it? When did he get it then?
That's the point I'm making. I'm saying he already
Doesn't
has
have
it.
it. No.
But Kai, you're okay. You're saying he doesn't have it, but literally
There's nothing. I'm.
in the manga, the guy what I forgot his name, Moon Man, talks to him like in
Bro,
like a
what is that
spiritual
guy's
state.
name? That's gonna bother
He
me.
has
And,
Jogen Dojutsu. That's not either. That's not what that is.
no, he's talking about his that's what's it called. No, I'm not talking about that. I've been saying
That's
he
what it is.
has.
No, he doesn't. Alex, you can look it up. But he doesn't have it. I don't know where you saw that he has it, but he doesn't have
If
it.
you
Look it
let me
up.
see,
He doesn't have it.
because in the anime he meets what's his name, Moon Man. And he has the eyes. What's his name?
No, I mean, you can look, but
Hamura. Oh wait, no,
Tamura.
no.
also, I mean, the anime is no canon. So if you want to say that, I mean, I don't mean he
It's called
doesn't.
the Jogan Eye. The heck is that?
Yep,
Oh,
it's
the
from the
guy
Atsushi
on
clan.
the guy on the moon is Toniri.
Toniri, that's his name.
It's from the Atsushi clan. It's when what do you call it goes inside of him. Pause. What's his name?
Momoshiki.
It's when Momoshi goes inside him. He does not have Byakugan to take on.
Oh, it's called the Jogan Eye. Okay, I see. The pure eye. Boruto is the only known wielder, and it debuts in the first episode of Boruto.
Yes, he gave him the eye. He gave him
But
the.
what I'm saying, no, but I'm saying it's not. He does not have the Byakugan to take on. That's what you're saying. He doesn't have either.
But is that the Jogan, whatever that is?
That is because him and what do you call it are both vessels are both meant to be vessels. Him and what's the kid's name? The
Um.
kid with black hair.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Kawaki?
They both have them because they're both vessels.
The
They're
guy
both
with good character
eligible
development?
vessels. They're both good. They're both vessels that are going to be used for that are usable vessels for Jigen.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't that, see, Alex? I thought you said you
Gotcha.
knew. I thought you said you knew.
I thought that was the Tenseigan.
Yeah, yeah. He said no. Nah, yeah.
Hey, I'm not.
Get your
I'm
money
not.
up.
I'm not admitting that wasn't wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I thought it was a Tenseigan that he gave him.
Well, the
That's
point
what it
is,
is.
first arc he
Either
does.
it,
We
it
do jump straight to Momoshiki though.
right. Either way, all
That's where they
the
are in the series. That's where they are in the series, though. You know what I'm
but
saying? Like that is where they're at.
okay, but it still doesn't it still doesn't change the point. So yes, I obviously omitted that was wrong. He doesn't have a Tenseigan. But what I am saying is that off rip, he already is way beyond any of them.
Massively outscaling.
Massive outscale. At
Well,
least
no,
in the
because it's not even a way. He doesn't even he doesn't know how to use it. He's not even
okay,
he's
Kai,
not
you can say he doesn't. Kai, you can say he doesn't know how to use it, but either way, he already has the.
okay. Naruto already had the nine tails. He didn't know how to use it. He didn't know how to do anything with
Yeah,
it.
No,
but
but the
but it
ninth,
was sealed. Like it had a
like,
power
how?
It didn't
elevation.
matter.
Listen,
But if he was
he couldn't.
even with the seal on, he was
No, he
absolutely
couldn't. No, he couldn't release it. He couldn't release it. He actually couldn't release it until Shippuden,
Until he
where
actually broke the
Orochimaru opened
seal.
it. Orochimaru
yes.
broke the seal.
What I'm saying
That's
is
not
had something. He had in the same
right.
way.
That
And
he
I'm saying,
actually couldn't use.
but he could use Alex throughout the entire part of the
Kai,
series.
but I'm saying
Every time he runs into trouble,
he couldn't
would tap
use
into it.
Kai. He couldn't use something on. He couldn't use that same amount of power on that same scale. And
Alex,
it wasn't. That wasn't
have to,
beyond. It was beyond
no,
them.
you have to think about where, in reference to the series, it is.
Right,
Which
and that's what
it's
I'm
the same as what
saying.
I'm
He
saying.
doesn't. He's not able to use that kind of power until he fights. What's it called? Until he fights. Um, I was gonna say Sasuke. Until he fights Sasuke at the endpoint.
Because here's my thing. Because he helps. Remember when Lady Tsunade gets poisoned, and then he comes up
Right,
and helps.
and he fights them. That's
He what do you call it? That first of all, she's Hokage, or she's not Hokage right now at that point, right? She is. She is
no, she's not.
not.
Nah,
But
they're on the rescue mission.
they massively outscale him at that point, and yet he somehow finds a way out in the same way.
He finds a way to hurt. He
He
finds a way to hurt.
only lands a shot on Kabuto.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That's all
But
he
he
does in
Does
that fight.
Boruto,
He does
but
not
that's
scale.
when does
but that doesn't mean that that doesn't mean
Boruto
Jiraiya can't clap him.
when
That's
did
what I'm saying.
Jiraiya's nerfed and Tsunade's nerfed and
what,
Orochimaru's nerfed.
show me where Boruto clapped what's his name? The first guy? What's his name?
Momoshiki?
Yeah, did he? I mean
I mean,
besides
no, I'm not. He didn't clap Momoshiki. I mean, Naruto gave him. But that's.
exactly.
But I don't think you understand. Yeah, obviously, not Naruto had help. What we're saying is that he has an ability. He had literally from off rip. He has an ability that all like by himself, and also he's considered a genius. Kakashi calls him a genius already. So already he outscales all of them like off rip. Like there's no competition. Like there's just like
All I'm saying is he has those abilities, but obviously he's not able to use them fully. And
right.
obviously in the show, he has not just been. He has the enemies they fight together as a team. The enemies
Again,
they fight together that aren't them. He doesn't outscale them. He gets bodied. So there's yes, he's a
again,
genius. He has these things for him that he has embedded in him. But throughout the series so far, he has not been able to utilize them to the point where you're talking about. He still needs his team. He still needs support from other people. He still
Mm,
needs like everyone's help. So there's no
again,
point in the
like
series where so far that he's just like, okay, now I'm just about to go stupid. The only time that ever happens is
one
when Jigen used him as a vessel. That he actually is even.
again, 100%. Yes, that's what happens. What I'm saying is, but now it makes it even worse for the other characters to become relevant. That's why
How
I'm saying
all I'm
that's
saying
why
is
I'm saying is that Naruto had the same issue. That's the
no,
point I was saying.
you were not saying that Naruto had the same issue.
I did.
No,
We
you
what?
said the whole time you're saying
Oh,
he
you're
didn't
not.
have.
Can you listen?
But
Can you? All right. What I was saying was is that that Barto off rip outclasses them, and so now the other characters like right, yes, they support him, whatever, but still at this point he outscales them. In the beginning of Naruto, he because of the seal he's limited, so it's not like he can just not like where Orochimaru opened the seal and he can go ballistic. He still had to train and grow in order to even become that sort of relevance. While all the characters alongside. Now, obviously, yes, there's a gap like in other shonen, but it's not that quick. It's not like it wasn't as big of a jump as it is in Baruto. And so that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's the point. That's the point I'm making is that
can you show me where
Jigen.
Boruto jumped?
You're saying by Momoshiki. I just said that
No, but what I'm saying, what did he do to Momoshiki?
He didn't damage Momoshiki. Naruto gave him the
That's what
chakra
I'm saying.
to
I'm
finish
saying
him
show me.
off.
So I'm saying show
But
me
what
where
you're
he jumped like you said
but
in
what
Naruto didn't. Show me where he did what you're saying Naruto didn't do.
I mean I'm saying Naruto did do. I'm just
No, but
saying that it doesn't. But I'm saying it does not happen. It does not happen off rip of the show where it ta- where it ta- where Naruto it actually takes up. It takes up until I'll say Gaara and on.
for what?
For Gaara and on for him to because I mean obviously like when he fights Haku he gets amped and
In every fight he gets.
beats Haku, but he still loses to like or he still almost lost to Neji or he still or beats or what's it called
Kiba almost blitzed him if he didn't fart.
And
right it didn't part right
if you go into I'm telling you, Boruto if you go through Boruto, he struggles. He struggles. He's not outclassing him. He's constantly struggling. He yes, it's a different character from Naruto in the way that they've made him more like Sasuke, where he's kind of more of a natural than Naruto is. It's supposed to be that contrast, but he is not completely blitzing and outclassing his classmates and the people around him.
again that's not the point the point was that he's busted before but it's
Naruto,
not saying that
but he's
not saying he's
busted
blitz
before.
not saying that he's blitzing everyone I'm just saying
Define
that
what you mean by busted before.
I'm saying that he
Boruto can fight a world-ending crisis while Naruto struggles with someone who's a lower rank than a Hokage for a hot minute.
What I'm saying is that it's the same thing, same concept, just in two different places, right? Yes, it's same change in rank or whatever, same difference in rank. It's just simply Baruto. They're at a point in the series where that's the only way they can go, and
right
Naruto,
and that's
what happened to him, that's where they could go. It's the
right and
same
that's
issue, but it just happens to be that the people in Boruto, all of them, basically just scale higher than the people in Naruto. I mean, that's just how it's kind of progressed.
that again that's the point we're saying
So then why are we having
that,
what's the
that
disagreement about then?
but that's what I'm saying. But you're saying that you're saying that's still that's a what's it called that's not a
I'm
bet
not saying
or
it's
that's
not a
not
problem.
merit.
I'm not saying it's not a problem. I'm just saying that Naruto had the same problem.
I'm saying sure it had the same concept of problem, but its
I'm
progression
saying the only
was
way you
better.
feel this way. I'm saying the only way that you feel. Only way you feel this way because Naruto is its predecessor. It's not its own. It's not its own thing. And what I'm saying is, that's why I don't really see it as an issue because it's just I'm seeing Naruto as okay. It's Boruto. It's his own. It's his own contain. It's not. It's connected to Naruto, but this is his story. I'm not looking at it as in like this is how, because this is where they are in Naruto. Like that's what I mean. That's just what I'm saying it as is they're at a point in Naruto. It's just like in Dragon Ball. They're at a point in Naruto where they just have to scale. Like they just have
Right.
to scale to a
Which
point.
I'm saying, which is that same, was what I'm saying is that same sort of issue. That's why I don't with the whole like with whatever they called Kefla and I forgot that crew's name.
Kale.
Kale, like that whole thing. Like it's I'm saying it's that same sort of problem where a complete jump. Now I want to make the argument that well they were fighting because they have the Zenkai boost while fighting Goku. Okay, but like
That's
to
all I'm
me
saying.
to me there to me there has to be there has to be at least some sort of balance narratively so it's not just the same the hitting the same wall.
Yeah, basically just not become super.
I just, but all I'm saying is that it's kind of hard for an anime because they're really Naruto and Dragon Ball are really the biggest anime to ever do something like this. Two biggest anime to ever do um what is it?
Another series, a
A continuation
continuation.
after. And since they're both anime or manga that deal with power levels or deal with the progression of power, it's kind of hard for them. You can't like you just can't stop. Like you have to keep going. Like you just have to keep going. Like
I mean,
it's
not technically true, but
I
not entirely
think,
true, but I'm saying for them, I mean, you can see it. For them, they obviously feel like they have to keep pushing. Like, I'm
yeah,
sure
I
Goku's about to
think
get a new form. Like, Goku's gonna get a new form. Like, he
for
gets a
sure.
new form like every other arc. Like, it's the same. It's a problem. I'm just saying that it's a problem that both like multiple animes have when it comes to power cliffing. So I don't think it's
No,
like
I get what you're
I don't
saying.
think that kills Boruto.
I just think the core issue is like in Super, how do you continue it without Goku? So it has to continue scaling with Goku. But with Boruto, considering it's supposed to be about Boruto, we didn't have to go to that heights for it to be good. You know what I
Oh, I
mean?
think they do because I think what they're trying to do is, I mean, they want to get to a point where Naruto and Sasuke die. So in order to do that, there has to be something strong enough to do said thing, and I
But we
think
had to
that's
rush
why they
right
had
into
to.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because what if any threat, it's nothing. Any threat that shows up is nothing because Naruto and Sasuke
But
are
it,
just
no,
but
I'm
it could
saying
just be,
like
it could be a stepping ladder for Boruto. You know what I mean?
no. But why would you even
well,
in the context of the show, other than like
Because why
some
would the
like
Hokage get Tsunade didn't
other
show
than
up to every
base.
mission to help Naruto?
Okay, so what I'm saying is, okay, you have the smaller missions, and you could have done that. They could have just done like smaller missions, but anything that was ever at a larger scale, they couldn't do.
right which
Any spectacle that couldn't happen because Naruto and Sasuke would have just got rid of it.
right
There's
which
nothing.
that's
There's no cool thing that could have happened
which
like
that's the
that.
that's the point. Again, that's the point we're saying. Well, sorry, I'm just going off. But that's the point that we're saying is that they could have kept Momoshiki as a later or as a later arc so that you can have that bigger, grander scale.
We can
But have had
establish who everybody is, what everyone's
is
relationship
art
is,
art
lay the ground rules,
right,
lay a solid
right.
foundation to what we're
And you can have
dealing with now
and,
that time has passed and it's
right
peaceful.
right. You can have the tuning or not tuning exams and then have their A B C D E rank missions and then get to that point, which is
But
I
Learning
think
what it means to be a
but
here's also what
ninja.
I'm saying.
which the Naruto
But
did.
but this is not Naruto. I feel like yo,
But that's
this is
but
not.
that's
This is
the
what I'm saying. That's not that. That might be the point that might be the point of Naruto, but this is not Naruto. I feel like y'all want this to be Naruto part, like just like what happened in Naruto and continued in Boruto, but it's not. They're doing like a whole. The Boruto is not the same character as Naruto is. They're doing this whole different story in a whole different way. Like
That's not
I
what I'm
think,
trying to say though.
but it is when y'all are talked about the
It's
no
missions
not.
and how how it's progressing, how you want to progress. It's how Naruto progressed, but that's not what they're doing in Boruto. That's not what they're trying to do in Boruto. Obviously, we see
Okay.
by them having Momoshiki immediately.
Okay.
I, again I'm no I'm not saying I wanted to become what essentially what you're saying Naruto
But
the,
I kind of say what you just explained to me is the pacing of Naruto.
but I'm saying but right it has that the what
You
were we
want the
saying
pace of
pacing
Naruto and Boruto.
No, I just want the
no
pacing the Boruto to make sense.
It makes sense. It's just not the same.
Okay.
Martin Boruto makes sense to me. I don't.
I mean,
Boruto makes sense to me. It's just not the same.
it, okay, I get what you're saying. Yes, I get what you're saying. How yes, it would be whatever you said, similar to Naruto, because right in its essence, if you did the same sort of pacing, it would have been similar.
Right? They're tackling a
But
character now that they're trying to tackle a character that you know how so Naruto now it's a character that's more like the Sasuke's, the Itachi, the Kakashi's, the ones that were already they're tackling a different character in the way that he's already kind of cracked. Like it's a different they're tackling a different character, a different type of character. So I mean that's what I'm saying is that it's not that's how I feel when I see Boruto. I'm like, okay, so he's like how Sasuke, Itachi, and Kakashi were, where he is a genius. Like he has the ability to be this crazy good ninja, and the conflict between, and again, it starts out with a conflict between him and his dad and everything, and how eventually it's probably gonna lead to Naruto's death. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's like those are things I get it. Like I get what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Like yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I just think they could have taken their time. I
Yeah,
just don't. I feel like it could have been like what we were saying, more slice of life in comparison to Naruto before we got into any sort of crazy shonen stuff. But I get it because
but
because
do you think in the climate that we're in that would have worked for a show
well,
Boruto?
but again that's what I'm saying is that the fact that it is a shonen and they have to keep putting out chapters every I don't know how like
Like, 'cause think about
a
it.
month or
The
so,
most popular
and so
anime
they
right
have
now
to
is
and so
Jujutsu
they have to it's right at again 100% agreed. I just understand. I understand the audience, for the or at least especially for the Western side. But then, why Jujutsu Kaisen or I mean Demon Slayer is not like that. But like Jujutsu Kaisen, is very popular in our at least Western side is, and so or I guess making characters instead of a uh what's one week for progression to I guess to structure and instead of structure to deconstruction is more I guess more of the I guess the pacing that people or I guess pacing that is more appealing now.
and
Uh,
think about the theme. Think
but
about the theme that they use immediately. Like the first scene in Boruto is when it's him already in the future. This everything's destroyed. It's him in what's his face? You know what I'm saying? He's got the headband with the marketing. Like it's a different like like the whole pacing of the show was completely fit. Like it's completely different. Like we saw the end of the beginning. Like it's a whole different like thing. That's why I'm kind of just like, cool. I mean, it makes you interested in what's gonna happen. Like, no, Sasuke gave him. Did
right.
Sasuke just give him the band too?
I don't know. I don't know. But I don't
I'm
Uh,
actually.
pretty.
he
I'm
gives it
pretty sure he
to
gave it to him.
sometime during the Momoshiki stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
The
So
one
I'm
with the
just
like,
saying.
pouch,
But
yeah, that's what we're referring to.
yeah, the one with the knife
yeah,
with the rogue ninja.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that we could have you could have put that out there like right. Okay, our brother's gonna be cracked. But then you could have had just a nice slice of life before we got to that big stuff.
But I don't really think it. I understand. I understand what you're saying. Well, that's what you. I just don't think it would have worked. Like, as in
I see what you mean. As
because
far
of
as fan base goes, as far
how,
as
yeah, where we're at right now.
who you're going to have to satisfy and who you need to decide who you want to satisfy with the
Right. Like,
series. Because
I'd love a. But
it's about that money.
about that money, and I'd love I'd love a Sasuke and Sakura just whole arc. But I mean, there's novels. Like we have novels about what happened in
Yeah, we
between
do.
in between those times. But it's just whatever. We're probably never gonna.
And yeah, I guess okay. I can support Kai's point more because okay, with the fact that money is involved, if you have Momoshiki show up, we're leading up to the Boruto movie, right? And you're gonna be
Yeah,
moving to the big threat. I mean, the fact that Naruto and Sasuke are fighting together as a unit against a big baddie is gonna pull a lot of people, pretty much every Naruto fan's attention. They're gonna want to see
Yeah,
Naruto and
and I think
Sasuke
and I
go
think
hands
I
together.
think that's what everyone wanted to see. Like Boruto was cool. Like the idea of Boruto was cool, but everyone just wanted to see adult Sasuke and Naruto. Everyone really just wanted to see adult Sasuke and Naruto.
And so to
So I
snatch the attention from them,
yeah, so I they're
let's
gonna kill.
let's let's bring Boruto up and
And
bring
I think
yeah.
that's what they're trying to do because like we're getting to a point where Naruto just lost the Nine Tails and Sasuke just lost his eye. They're gonna die or be petered off at some point. They're trying to get you ready for their inevitable for Naruto and Sasuke's inevitable whatever. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Because right, so because they're trying to get Boruto to a point where he can be the new hero.
Right. But then,
At,
but I guess yeah, you're right. It's just me because now it's just like yeah, kind of like Dragon Ball at this point.
I mean, I get it. I just disagree with it.
yeah, I mean
With
it's
their, I disagree with the writers' decisions. I get why they did it. I just disagree
Yeah.
with the decisions for it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just because
'Cause I think it would have been
I'm
cool,
on the side of the fans where I would have rathered a nice slow cooked
and I think that would have been
narrative
cool.
before we went to this explosive stuff.
Yeah, I think that would have been. I mean, I would have liked that a lot. I would have liked to get some more. The thing is, I really just care about like Boruto's cool and all, but I really just cared about the old characters progression. I just want to see what Naruto and Sasuke are up to.
Like how
Honestly,
Choji get that baddie? What happened?
how did Choji get that baddie? I'm highly confused by that. I don't really understand.
Butterfly
But
mode must be hitting.
dude, honestly, those pills come in mad
The
handy.
butterfly bug must be.
No,
But like,
okay.
would he like destroy her though?
Speaking about
No.
power
He can control it.
levels, speaking about power levels and progressing and everything else, Gohan's officially the strongest Z fighter.
Oh yeah, to anyone
Akira
who does
Toriyama
not know,
himself. Akira Toriyama himself came out and said Gohan is the strongest Z fighter. So the case closed.
Ah!
Case closed.
goaded.
Goku's. I mean, Gohan's just better than everybody.
Goku's
And
mid.
all these years that y'all, oh no, no, all these years y'all can shut the fudge up now, because Gohan's the goat,
GG.
and soon after Axel will be on his way from Kingdom Hearts, and we'll be good, and then I'll be fine, and then everybody
And we'll
I'll be
make
happy.
Final Fantasy 15 Part 2 with Ignis as the main character to rewrite
Ignis as the
reality
main
because
character.
that's how strong he is
Exactly. That's how strong he is. He simply was watching over Noctis this whole
the
time.
entire time. He was the
Entire
ring.
time. He
The
was the
ring was
ring.
only a piece of him.
Facts. One quintillionth of his power. Oh, you know what's really cool? So okay, so I don't know if y'all heard this kind of sidebar, but y'all have y'all seen the stuff about the multiverses game? The multiverses, the
Oh, come on
Oh,
with
the
yours
Warner
Warner
Shaggy and
Brothers?
Brothers?
them.
Yes. Shaggy he has a voice line where he says like this is only 0.00001% of my power, man. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, they're
That's
goaded."
so meta.
I mean, the game is mid, but I'm glad that they got some good voice lines though.
Did y'all touch it at all? Is there a
I
thing?
No.
no. It might still be open. The open beta was out last weekend. I don't know if it
I
still
kind
is
of want to
right.
touch it. It seemed weird.
It's gonna be free to play though, so when it
Oh,
does come
cool.
out,
I'll probably touch it.
it can be played. It's like two. It's weird because I think it's like 2v2. I mean, you can do 1v1s, but the 2v2 mode is being advertised like so different characters
As
have
the
like
standard.
different right because different characters have like different abilities. Like there's support characters. Like there's one character that if you're off map, he can use a ability to pull you back up. Like so I don't really understand how that all works, but I don't
I was
know.
watching
I
some
think
Bugs
it'll be good.
gameplay. Some Hungry Box playing Bugs. He was going sicko blicky.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Harley
Oh
Quinn
my
looked like
god.
she's pretty dope too.
The leaked character list though looks kind of nuts. There's like some pretty insane. So in the files of the beta, they found not lions or like yeah characters some I don't know what they found. They found character names
Uh huh.
listed and they got some heaters. See if I can find it. Uh Roster. There are some characters that I'm like I mean, I might hop on. Like I
Might have
might
to,
have to hop on.
might have to plug in.
So here's what they found in the files. So they had Joker from DC, okay. Raven from
Okay.
DC, makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, so Gizmo from Gremlins, okay. They
Okay.
got Marvin the Martian, Looney Tunes. They got LeBron James from
Oh my gosh.
LeBron James is it has here. They got Rick, they got Morty, they got Scooby Doo, They have Daenerys from Game of Thrones, the Hound from Game of Thrones, the Wicked Witch, and Godzilla. Johnny
Wow.
Bravo,
Ooh.
Fred Flintstone, Samurai Jack,
Oh shoot.
the Powerpuff Girls as one fighter,
Oh, that's
the
hype.
Animaniacs as one fighter, uh, Daffy Duck, Scorpion, Ben 10, and Ted Lasso from the show Ted Lasso.
Oh.
Bro, what?
It's kind of nuts. They have like a whole fudging like giga roster.
That's kind of kidded.
I know, like it's kind of. I can't even lie. I can't even lie. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. And if it's free to play, and if it's like, it's probably gonna be. I'm assuming it's gonna be like kind of like Apex, where like you have the base roster of characters. Then like,
Gotta
oh,
pay for the
you
rest.
can pay money to get like, oh, if you want Godzilla, just you can buy Godzilla.
Yeah.
But
Or
man,
if you played enough, you earned enough currency to just buy the character.
yeah, yeah. I'm assuming that's
You'll
what it's
probably just
gonna
be
be
paying
like.
for skins.
Yeah, yeah. Skin like an
That'd be a smart market.
Brawlhalla. Yeah. There's a lot of. I'm like, what? I'm about to main fudging. I don't even know. Let me main. I'm
Animaniac
probably
sounds kind of
let me
lit.
main Johnny Bravo or
Samurai Jack.
LeBron. I'm about to main LeBron. That's gonna be funny as fudge.
Oh, really?
LeBron in dude. LeBron's made it. He's in a fighting game.
Did you
That's
guys
a
Holy,
ever watch Samurai
surprisingly
Jack?
stacked cast.
it is kind of stacked. You said
Did you
what
guys?
else?
Did you guys ever watch Samurai Jack?
I mean, I
Not
did,
like
but
the
not
original
the
one.
final stuff they pulled out.
Oh, bro.
You really? I know you really enjoyed it.
I really like Samurai Jack.
I
It's
mean, I
like
liked it as a kid, but I never saw it as having a narrative because every time they played it on Toonami, it was like a random episode.
Right,
yeah,
but
and it'd
that
be
It was
like
like
him
never
fighting
a
some random robot
continuation.
or something.
Like I
Yeah.
couldn't keep up with it because it was never in time
right.
or quality.
Yeah, yeah. No, I liked the last part because yeah, the original series was more episodic, and then they finally like gave it a conclusion, which was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
mean I loved it as a kid.
Got it.
I just
Let's-
the narratively as far as progression went, I didn't. I got I understood the main plot, but I didn't understand like
There
what
was
was happening episode to episode.
you guys Federator?
Yeah.
They made they always I've heard that I oh my gosh. But that was way back. But on the 2DS, the Channel Federator, they would have because I don't know what was it on the 2DS. You would have like a Nintendo like watch, like it was like a like watch
I
thing.
guess they sponsored certain animators and like
Yeah,
content creators. Like,
content creators, right? And so they had Channel Federator, but they would post like their like theories, and so like they said like Samurai Jack is like a because the guy who made Samurai Jack was the same creator of Powerpuff Girls, so they were saying that Samurai Jack
The
was like
professor.
yeah, was like a descendant of the professor, or that he was like the because I mean
I mean,
they
he
art
kind of
wise
have
looks
the
like
same.
very similar.
similar, yeah. I thought that was cool.
Oh my gosh. Okay. After some things popped in my head that I just completely forgetting about. Star Wars Visions season 2 is coming out. So all the animations
Oh,
that we watched
What?
last year or this year it was that or last year
They're
that were
getting
lit.
extra episode.
They're getting. Oh, so I'm assuming some are getting extra episode,
Okay,
but their Star Visions season 2 is coming out, which is next year.
whichever
Nice.
episode was Astro Boy styled was probably my favorite.
Yeah,
that
that
was the
was.
best one.
That
Oh.
jump
So
was goaded.
here's the thing. So they're expanding. So they are gonna. There's gonna be some. They're still gonna do Japan, a lot of Japan, but they're expanding to other countries too. So I think the U.S. is gonna get some.
Well, let me get some Legend of
India's
Korra
gonna get some.
animators up in there.
That'd be lit. But yeah, some other countries are also getting some
They're not Japanese.
Boy, they
Well,
just said they was expanding their reach now.
yeah, they're extending their
Nah.
reach. Yeah, you just
It
want
was that. It was that Japanese animators. I don't watch.
Okay, buddy.
you need some other. You need some other You need some other.
I
You gotta
need.
broaden your horizons, bro.
I need. I had to be straight from the
You said.
roots.
You said you just want.
Needed to be crafted.
You just
Bruh.
watch it in sub, huh?
Yep.
Alex really is.
Non-dub fan?
I. I mean, like obviously, obviously, like Dragon Ball. We grew up watching Dragon Ball dub. So I think yeah, that's. I mean, of course, enjoy the dubs I grew up watching, like Naruto. I mean, actually, no, well, Naruto. Like, okay, beginning of Naruto, yeah. After that, no, I have to watch it in sub. I can't. Naruto's voice after a
It's because
while.
we had to.
Like, you just can't do it.
Naruto didn't keep up with like Storm and the manga and all that. And it was like, I need this content now. I can't wait for your English dub.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I prefer the Japanese now. The first show I actually watched in sub because I didn't like the voice acting was, which I would say is like the first, and I would say the first anime that I ever binged and like I was like, oh my gosh, like what is this? Was Sword Art Online. Sword Art
Ah,
Online,
yes.
yes.
Oh my
Because
god.
Starburst Stream. Like no, I couldn't do it. I was like, what is this?
Kind of.
Let me change the Japanese. Starburst Stream. I was like, oh,
So much.
see all my life. I remember staying about 12 o'clock in the morning and
Oh my
watching it on
god.
my phone.
This is why you're the way you are.
Like, bro, it was so good. It was so good. Yeah, that was a good time. Good time
Sword
finishing
Art is
that.
high mid. Sword Art is high mid.
I agree. It is high mid, but I think what I'm saying is that I've watched it since middle school, so it's like more of a
It's got
nostalgic thing.
yeah, it's got some nostalgia on you.
Especially when it's
Yeah.
your firsty sub boy.
First T sub. That's the first. When you get that first sub. Yeah,
I
Yeah,
like
you
a.
know my good, good.
There's some dub stuff I can stand, like My Hero Academia. I've watched some All Might clips,
Yeah.
and obviously it's Christopher Sabat, and he sounds really good
I mean, yeah, he's
doing his
dope.
stuff. But I cannot stand Deku. Deku's voice actor just hits my ears wrong.
Yeah, these actors they begin or these actors they begin for these young like the young main characters are like the same. I feel like they just choose the same guy or girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird. I can't get behind it. So it's usually
Yeah.
most times the reason I resort to sub is
Nah.
it just sounds it sounds more organic over there than it does
Yeah.
in
No.
the dub.
I just can't do it. I just can't do it. So I have to watch the sub. Like I'll see Dalai watching Seven Deadly Sins dub. I'm like, no, I gotta walk out. Sorry. I gotta go. I gotta go run. I gotta go out and run. So
But
I can't hear full counter. I can't do it.
whatever,
Can't do
whatever,
it.
bro. It's not even
If
that bad,
if I don't see words on the screen, I have to walk. I walk out.
bro.
All right, go
You're
ahead, guy. I'm
different.
sorry. I interrupted you.
You know what's kind of crazy that my first anime was? Oh
What's
my
that?
gosh, this is probably all
Oh,
deep
is it
into my first full anime. I mean, besides like Dragon Ball, like Naruto, because it was ongoing. My first full anime I watched in one sitting. Alex, what do you think it is?
was it wasn't that High School of the Dead?
That was why was it, yo? I should not have been. Look, I
Hey
should not have been.
yo,
13-year-old Kai, first full
13-year
anime
old
was
Kyle
High
was
School of the Dead.
watching High School of the Dead,
Oh
bro.
my gosh, it
Oh,
was
bro, that like, oh, your
it
hormones
ruined
were
me.
shooting, son.
It ruined me, bro. No, no, but it was good though. Like I mean, not just not
I
just it
watched
was
that junk
good,
at 16, and I was losing it.
bomb. No, but I mean, it was just I don't know why. Me when I was 13, 14, I was kind of like I don't know why I was super into like zombies, like watching zombie stuff.
The Walking Dead
Well, Walking
came out.
Dead was
Yeah,
the
that's
hype.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like I was watching like Walking Dead and stuff like that, so I guess that was why.
That's probably a factor. Yeah.
That's
But
I mean that's why I watched it. But I mean I continued watching for obvious reasons.
yeah, I continue watching because I gotta see what
I'm
happened.
not considering lie.
The
I gotta see what happened.
the snipe
The
rifle scene.
sniper shot
Yay!
between the
I,
two,
Oh
just
my
perfect. Like
gosh,
and
how
then
did you?
perfectly perfect. Hey,
Who
I
directed that scene, bro?
a goat.
I see. I've never watched it. So but I've seen that.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
famous.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
that's the
famous
most
scene
famous scene.
in the whole thing.
Shame they didn't
Oh,
continue it. It got
Because not only
what's it
that,
called?
not only is he shooting in between two, but he's mounted on two, bruh.
Oh yeah, he is.
Oh
yeah, he
my
is.
gosh, he's like, I need a
So the
mount.
first two take the initial recoil, so you obviously get the whole
And he
animation
gets
for that stupid
looking
crap.
for that. And I'm like, hold up, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
not the
It was a
Can you
lot,
imagine being
bro.
in the story room, like the storyboard meeting for that? They're like, all right, so
I
they're
know they're
drawing
like,
out just a couple of
oh,
squares, and there's
yo,
just
yo, keep it up,
Opie here
yeah,
and
oh
Opie here, and
yeah,
the bullet goes through.
yosh. No,
Japanese are mad horny.
They're
I
like,
don't
oh,
know, they stay
Sugoi.
horny. They stay horny, bro. It's so crazy. Yeah, that was my. Oh my gosh, that's why I
That's
was
funny.
bonked in my
I
brain.
didn't know that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know why it was the first one.
Hey,
I don't even know.
I can't blame you. I can't.
Yeah, and then I did watch Sword Art. I did watch all of Sword Art after that point.
I think Sword Art was actually my first subbed one as well.
Really?
If it was not Dragon Ball, if I'm not counting playing Naruto,
Yeah.
in sub, or I think I watched Battle of Gods in sub prior, but
We
I'm
had
not
to.
gonna count that really
We
either. We
had
had
to.
to.
Just like I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to watch Dragon Ball Superhero and sub.
Yeah, because we don't
I
even. Do
can't
we
get
have a
spoiled.
Western? Do we have a Western release date yet?
Uh, I think it's like 2 months after, or a month after. I think if
We're gonna
I
get
don't
that
know, but
sucker in like August.
I think so because it comes out next month.
Oh,
But in
sheesh.
Japan, but I'm not gonna get spoiled. So someone needs to come out with a version on
Yeah,
I don't know N9
somebody
anime or
with
something.
the.
I don't care what it looks like. I'm gonna watch it through there. I just have to
I have to avoid for my own safety.
for my own safety because I know my feed. First of all, my subscription list is just full of like Dragon Ball anime stuff anyway. So I'm gonna get spoiled. Like turn one, I'm getting
Like,
spoiled.
whoa, Gohan's new form, and it's like a 15-second
Woo!
cell phone clip.
I'm like, oh my
Cell
god,
returns.
Oh my, bro! The
Cell
day before
return.
No Way Home,
Oh,
Oh yeah,
we're
the
not even the
Melee
day
Home
before, the
Edition.
morning where we're all getting ready to do our thing. I think when
Yeah,
we go when we go see it, like 1 or something.
yeah, we're gonna see
it's
it.
4 days for me.
Oh, bro, I opened up YouTube like an idiot. But here's the thing. I hadn't been looking up Spider-Man stuff. I haven't been watching Spider-Man nor
It
Marvel
just
things. So
it
there's
you just
no
got
reason for it
morbid.
to pop up.
You got morbed.
First thumbnail, bruh, is Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield,
Did you watch the Morbius trailer?
and Tom Holland.
Maybe that's why.
You got
Did
morbed.
I?
You got morbed.
Yeah,
Oh
Got
god, I
morbed.
did get
It's
morbed, bro.
it's
That's.
Morbius.
It's
It's
morbid
Morbin
time.
time.
Oh my gosh.
No, but it was no. It's honestly. I remember Alex was sitting there like, like I remember we were in Discord chat. He was like, I was like, what? He was like, Kai. I just saw him like, oh my gosh, and he couldn't stop. He watched every
Yeah,
clip that they had
I
out.
saw the final battle before we watched the movie.
Oh, bro. Now, I only saw the thumbnail, so the whole movie was still new to me. I just knew they were
Yeah,
coming. I didn't know how they were coming. I knew they were showing up, and it was still a
Alex
really
only saw the
pleasant
final
Even
battle.
surprise for
even
me.
though I saw, I was still.
I mean, because you didn't see all the
Just
scenes.
in
You just saw
awe.
I mean, I saw every scene with them.
even the
Kitchen,
in
kitchen
school.
scene on
You
the
saw the lab
rooftop,
scene on the rooftop
on the
too?
lab scene. I saw the
Oh,
battle.
bro,
Re-
what
I
is
saw him
wrong with
leave.
you? You saw the roof
Um,
scene?
yeah, still hit the same way even when I watched
Okay, well, I mean, at least
time.
that's good. At least it didn't ruin it for you. That's good.
Like No Way Home is bussing. Like No Way Home's like probably one of the greatest movies I've ever watched, simply because of the absolute rush of just dopamine that I got and like nostalgia through seeing
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
my
Like
eyes have
it's
never been glued to a screen that hard. I don't think. Like
exactly
I
you know
was
how you feel
so
like you're truly
absorbed
satisfied.
completely.
Where you're truly satisfied with like something that happened in a show or something like what you wanted to happen actually happened. That's how I felt watching Spider-Man. Oh my gosh! Like oh my gosh!
It was
Like
like
seeing,
all of our theories how Kingdom Hearts 3 would end. It's like
Yeah.
yeah,
actually played out in front of us.
I know, yeah.
If that's how dude, I would
Like I love the scene when Toby claps Andrew in the kitchen. That got me so weak, bro.
clap. He doesn't
Oh,
clap
he
Andrew.
claps him. He claps
He
him.
doesn't clap Andrew. Oh my god.
Andrew's like, oh, what? Because infinite webs. Sorry. Like, claps him in the kitchen. I was like, yes, finally, outscaled.
Can you
Oh
shoot
my
it from
gosh.
anywhere else?
No. Alex is just saying
Oh,
that Alex is gonna hold that for the rest of his life.
oh my gosh. He got clapped.
Whatever. Anyway, yeah, that was.
Toby's so fine. I love
We
Toby.
get spoiled, bro. These spoilers be rampant, bro. I'm like,
Oh, and then and I
You
love
know
when you
what's
hear that.
crazy
Like,
is I actually have not seen Doctor Strange spoilers in any way, shape, or form.
really?
that's good.
I think that's
saw
what's so
that.
crazy about like I keep on constantly forgetting I need to go see Doctor Strange. It's completely off my radar at this point.
Yeah, some pretty still great stuff happened in that movie too. Like when it came to like, you know,
Like
cool
what
stuff happened.
occurs?
I mean, like, I thought
Who
are you
shows
gonna watch
up?
it? Are you gonna watch it?
I'm going to watch it. Yeah.
So, do you not care?
No, don't tell me who shows up.
Oh,
I was fine with what Alex was saying. They were like, Doctor Strange 616. Like that's fine. That's cool.
no. Yeah, there's some
But
bussin'.
as far as whomst I seen, I don't want to know that.
There's some bussin' out here. It's that's and all I'm saying is like I think that's one of the reasons why it had a lot of mixed reviews too. Is that I think people were like after seeing No Way Home, it's kind of like
It's so hard to follow that up,
it's so
bro.
hard to follow that up right after. Like,
And that's
you
not
know?
its fault either. Wasn't it scheduled? It was supposed to be before, or
Yeah. It
around
was-
like the WandaVision show.
or around it. Yeah. But here's the crazy thing though. I think it still made its box office is already it's still
I
crazy.
mean, it's Marvel. I mean, it's Marvel.
Of
Yeah,
course. I mean, if it's the follow up to No Way Home, you're still gonna have to go see it.
like that's the crazy thing. Like, there's no like it's really hard for Marvel movies. You can't really bust with like not now. Morbius is not. It's a that's Sony Marvel,
Yeah,
but
that's so.
I mean, it's a masterpiece though. I mean,
it is
that I think
masterpiece.
100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, 100% around first 100% around Tomatoes, crazy. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Wait,
when
what?
it comes to Marvel, what was it, Multiverse of Madness, box office.
I,
When it comes to Marvel, it's kind of hard for them to lose,
I
truly.
also think was a horrible factor was that I think a lot of people, especially people who like casually watch the Marvel stuff, when they watched it, they had no idea what was happening. So I think that also probably as well.
Was it kind of nerdy based
You
in
you ha-
in quite a bit of
you
things?
you would have had to watch like a lot of stuff like this some Disney Plus stuff and etc. to be able to like
Like
pinpoint
Oh,
everything.
okay. It's kind of
it
like how
tops
some of the
Batman, bro.
reviews I've seen for like No Way Home, where they're like, "Oh, it's kind of neat that you see the three Spider-Man." They don't kind of like realize how huge that is.
Yeah,
It,
same
it,
thing.
it's already, how long has it been out? 3 weeks, 3 4
Oh,
weeks.
I thought it's been out longer than that.
No. The 6th through the 30th. That's what 24 days. It's been out almost a month, and it's already made. It's first of all, it's topped. It's already like domestically and stuff topped Batman and Batman. But it already has worldwide. It already has 877 million. It's almost at $1 billion,
Wow.
Jeez,
and it's almost at $1 billion, and it's kind of just like it's just
that's
easy for them.
monstrous.
It's easy for them. Like, and like, how see, I don't even know
Yeah,
how.
you
Let's see,
can't lose. And then the plus side is like, okay, let's say a good amount of people found that movie dissatisfactory. Uh, Love and Thunder is coming next, right?
yeah, and people are busting down
And
about
you're
it. People are
following up
busting.
Ragnarok for that.
Yeah, they've. Oh my gosh, dude. They've already made like that's so crazy. They've already made 4 times when they spent on the film. Like, it's just not counting merchandising, not counting. Oh my gosh, just too much. Too powerful. They're too powerful. They're actually just busted.
It's perfect. They can do as they wish,
Honestly,
and I'm
they
here
can do
for
as
it.
they wish, and it just makes money. It just makes infinite money. It's like an infinite money farm. You just pop a Marvel movie out and you're busting. Yeah, and Thor, especially after Ragnarok, people really have a great taste in their mouth for Thor movies. So I think, yeah, people are gonna be
Yeah, let's say
advocating.
Ragnarok didn't exist and we just were left with Dark World. Love and Thunder would
Yeah,
probably do pretty poorly.
it would be pretty poor.
But Ragnarok went into Infinity War, and then
And the thing about Ragnarok too is that like I know like people that don't even watch Marvel movies, they just love Ragnarok. They just
because it's just such a
like
good movie.
it's just
It's
a
so
good movie.
entertaining.
It's
I know.
just
It
I,
kind of got ruined for me because people kept watching over and over again.
yeah.
So
Our dad kept watching it. Like, dad would watch it like
I
every
can't do it. So
Oh.
the movie
so
itself is not. I mean, the movie itself is good, but it's just been
it's
really
just been
ingrained
It's
into
been
our
that
brain.
song on the radio for a good minute.
yeah. So
Oh, that's a shame.
I can't really put it up there. For me,
I'm like under three. I'm like at 3 views probably right now.
okay.
Movies. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's like probably like 10, 20.
Sheesh.
Yeah. I I would say my Marvel movies. I'd say I mean not counting Fox because I mean Logan's the only just masterpiece. But there's kind of the MCU. I would say for me because I mean I would say Ragnarok's good, but I just can't put it up there just because of that. I'd have to say for me it's Iron Man 2, um,
Iron Man 2's so good.
Iron Man 2,
Oh my
Winter
goodness.
Soldier,
Oh
and
yes, that's so sick.
Ant Man.
Yo, why are people hating on Iron Man 2 like it's a bad movie?
I don't understand, dude. I don't
Wait,
understand.
there are people that hate
No,
on that?
people
Yeah,
hate
bro.
Iron Man
People think
2.
it's really
You're
bad. People think it's really
tripping.
bad.
Like I don't understand the whole thing where Tony is literally about to try to basically going suicide mode, but like
Yeah,
trying to
he's like, what's the point?
like what's the point on the verge of suicide and like but that's bad like that's a bad
He's
movie.
on the verge of accepting death, and then he finds a reason.
A lot of people I think what the main one of the main reasons was a lot of people complained they don't like the villain, but I love the villain because to me he's just a it's just a parallel
Make
between
God bleed.
he's a parallel between him and Tony. Like he lost his father, so he's trying to take vengeance for his father, and then you have Tony where he lost his father as well, but now he has to actually learn from I actually learned that his dad actually did care about him, and he does have value. So it's like this.
You're my
So
greatest Oh
You're my
my
greatest
god.
creation. Like
Oh
Yeah, nah,
shit.
people are tripping. People are
she
tripping.
worship.
People, I've never heard that. That's crazy. I've
You
never
want
heard
me to like
anybody flame Iron Man 2.
Iron Man
You watch
2?
if you watch like a movie, if you look up like a Marvel movies tier list, they're gonna be like,
Iron Man
yeah,
2 is like it's like
probably
C tier
bottom.
D.
Yeah, D maybe D best.
Oh, I think
It's so good.
Winter Soldier, Ant Man, Civil War.
Yikes.
Nah, you know what? I gotta swap Ant Man for No Way Home. Ant
Yeah.
Man is
Now
a
I
top
can't.
fiver, but
So for me, I can't put no at least for me like No Way Home, Avengers, or Avengers 2 or Infinity War, because to me like you kind of have to
it's
like
too much
watch like it's like a lot like you kind of have to like watch like certain things
because
for
it's an
that build up.
amalgamation of
Right. Bunch of things.
okay.
So I don't. So for me, like, yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. Like Civil War. I mean, Civil War, I don't like Civil War, but like, but yeah, I can't like include like I won't include No Way Home only because like
Okay.
you'd have to watch like
Okay, if that is the case,
Toby's.
then my list is actually just your list.
This is my yeah,
If we're omitting that, then my list is just your list.
because just those are just the best ones.
Because I can't
Do
say
we
Civil
count
War because
TV
it's like the
shows?
same.
TV shows that were like movies? Can we please count TV shows that were like movies?
I mean, yeah, that's fine. You can count TV shows. I don't care.
Because I think, um, shoot, I think, oh my
I mean,
gosh,
I've never seen like Daredevil or Jessica Jones.
WandaVision. No, I'm talking about the ones
What?
that
Mm,
WandaVision
never seen them.
and WandaVision and what's it called?
I
WandaVision and
love them
Captain
so
America.
much.
You told me,
WandaVision and Captain America were actually really good. I
The
actually
Falcons
really
I
and Winter Soldier.
Falcon and Winter Soldier and WandaVision are so good. I
Yeah,
love
they're really good.
WandaVision. WandaVision was like, it was just not like what we usually like
I
saw,
would
and it was really
defend
cool.
WandaVision with like a vengeance.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
like the
super
show
cool,
is
like
so
really.
whack. I'm like, you're tripping. Do you see how
You're
creative this is?
it's like creative. Like the whole final battle between Vision and Vision is like a debate, like a
Yeah,
deep
they're actually
like
just debating.
like deep philosophy, and like oh my god, it's a really cool. Like I really enjoyed it. It's like the whole show's like a secret, and I remember watching it like every week, going like oh my gosh, like wait, why is Quicksilver like it was just like a whole bunch of stuff.
Everything.
It's like super, and it's my type of stuff where it's like kind of like it's just like ominous. You don't know what's kind of going on. There's like
Yeah,
weird stuff going on behind the scenes.
you're kind of just guessing because you have no clue where the show's ending.
I really like WandaVision. So if we can count WandaVision, I'm probably gonna say so. Iron Man 2 is I don't know in no certain order, but WandaVision's up there. Iron Man 2 is up there, and then probably either man either Guardians 2 or
Dang, Guardians 2 is really good.
Guardians 2 is really busting.
I'm in my
oh,
pajamas.
okay, okay. This is definitely a hot take.
Again, Alex, like the whole with Alex when he said like the whole Ragnarok thing. That's what Black Panther, because Dad, oh my gosh,
Oh
I
my
watched Black Panther
gosh.
a couple times too.
Well,
Like
actually,
Black Panther,
I think Black Panther's kind of mid, but
The power of the Black Panther will now be stripped away.
because it's
what were you saying,
just
Alex? What were you saying? What were you saying, Alex? Oh, you're
I
saying.
was I was saying that hot. Okay, now I might have to reconfigure my list because it's kind of hot take. Listen, I know.
Okay.
Listen, I know this is this is definitely hot take, but personally, I've always liked Bruce Banner as a character, so I think I'd actually make it Iron Man 2, uh, Iron Man 2's Winter Soldier, and then the 2008 Incredible Hulk movie. Now,
The Incredible Hulk?
like the 2008 one with Edward Norton.
You're mid.
Now
The
look,
one that
hear me
was
out.
supposed to be in the MCU, right?
The MCU, yeah,
But he
that was
gets
the one
recasted.
recast them. I get it. Look, I get it. I was like, yeah, it's definitely like a mid movie, but like
Okay, I guess we started off with that.
but you know it's the only good Hulk movie though.
Yeah, but just
Yeah,
because it's only a good Hulk movie doesn't mean
No, but like,
I
great.
get
but
what you're
like,
saying. That kick is
like
kind of iconic.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
The kick to the
and like, and when he jumps off the helicopter and like, I, I don't know. It's just, I, I you know, I think I think it's more. I think that one's more of a nostalgic thing because I remember like watching
It is
that
kind
like
of neat because they carry that over into the first Avengers where Hulk is going stoopy between buildings.
Right. And so like seeing that, like I was so excited because when I saw the event, like, when we watched the Avengers and you saw Hulk, like you saw the same clip of him grabbing the tank and like
Yeah,
and because it was from the it's still the same, it was still the same Bruce Banner, just recast him.
just
So
recasted.
it's just, I don't know. So I get it. Definitely a hot take, but I have to put that in there.
Okay, I mean, you
I,
started with it's a mid movie, but out of favoritism, you like it. So I mean,
I
I
like
can't debate you on that for real.
That's just your opinion.
yeah.
Guardians 2 is really good though.
Your
Guardians
Guardians
2
is
is
fire.
I don't know. I kind of I like the whole. Okay, again, this is where like the whole comic book thing comes in. I don't like how they did Ego, but
I
it
like
is
it.
what it is. Don't like how they did them.
Yeah, see,
But
me not knowing knowledge of what ego is,
But it
it's
doesn't
good
matter,
for
right,
me.
Alex? But it doesn't really
does
matter.
again
It's
doesn't
not
matter. It
continuity.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I yes, but just
You should watch it again and get a new look at Ego.
yeah,
Yeah, now you
exactly.
got to absorb it as its own content. Look at that new POV,
He wasn't even able to absorb it as his own content before now.
and now he
Now
can.
he actually
He's
is
free
going
to
with a
do it.
whole different mindset. Yeah,
He's
you
free to
you need
But
to watch
Ego's so far when he fights Silver Surfer. It's so much
break free from the
better.
chains that are causing you pain.
actually. It's gonna be really good. I'm telling you, the second one is bussin', bussin'. It's really good because like the whole like father thing and like the whole
You know what? You know what's mid movie
yeah.
though? Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is mid.
Shang-Chi's not mid. Shut up.
Shang-Chi's mad mid.
I'm
Have
a
you seen Shang-Chi?
little. I'm a
Have you,
little. I'm a little. Okay.
It's not
Okay.
mid.
It is. It is not
mid.
mid. I can see the argument for it being mid, but I do
But
not
it's
see that movie as mid.
Movie is mad mid.
not
The
mid.
best part is the train scene. That's it. Everything else is
See, the
okay.
best part is the train scene. The
That's
whole conflict of stealing the 10 rings from his father during the fight isn't dope to
But
you.
nah, bro.
uh,
Okay, again, and this I guess more personal preference. I get they're trying to do like the what's that? What's the famous movie?
okay, I will debate Alex. I will debate Alex till the day I die.
What's the, what's
Alex thinks that the entire movie is filmed like fighting wise is filmed like the old like martial arts movies with like floating around and stuff. But I'm telling you, there is so much.
nope.
That movie has the most has the most like planned out choreography than any other one. Alex agrees.
I don't
Alex
know about
agrees.
that. Winter Soldier kind of goes hard,
Alex,
but
Alex agrees. Alex agrees. That's fine. That's fine. But all I'm saying
like
is that,
to me, Winter Soldier combat goes nuts. Winter Soldier combat goes
and that's
so
fine.
much better. Oh my
I
gosh!
I
Like
just heavily disagree.
I think that was the problem. I had such an expectation because Winter Soldier's combat was so good. Like when they're like all the fighting. Oh,
Shang-Chi's combat
and then
sucks.
all I got is, oh wait, we're running up walls.
No, Alex thinks that's what they're doing. That's not even what they were doing the whole time. Oh my
Wait,
god,
rings. Boom, boom. Like,
Alex,
bruh,
dude,
I want to see some. I want to see some on ground combat.
Alex,
Raw.
there was.
Yeah, in the train
Stop.
scene.
No, there was more.
In the train scene. In the
This guy
train scene, there
blind.
was.
I'm telling you,
And
Alex,
then
Alex,
a little bit in the tournament part. Other than
watch.
that,
Watch this. Alex is gonna come back just like we are now with the whole timeline thing. He's gonna come back in 5 years and be like, you know what? I watched Shang-Chi again, and yeah, no, the combat's actually
Shang-Chi,
good
hold
combat
up.
there. Combat is actually
no,
good. Like I didn't watch it again, so I have to go back and
but
watch
I
more
did no.
movies.
But the thing is,
Still
guy,
good
no,
combat. Like,
but
oh my
now
gosh,
the only problem is
that is different.
I did watch it again. Okay, I watched it again, and I had my new lens. But even with that, it was still mid.
Oh, you're mid, bud. Shut up.
Like,
Shut up. No, bruh. It's bussin', bussin'.
You thought, I mean, you thought Black Panther was mid, so I think
because it's just Lion King.
Oh my gosh.
It's just Lion King. It's just Lion King. It's just all it is. This is Prodigal Son returns.
it's like
Uh,
Lion King, but Simba's the bad guy.
So base,
yeah, like what?
basic storyline.
Yeah, like Simba's the bad guy though, Alex.
Yeah, like it's such a
At least,
twist. Like, what are you talking about?
it's
Yeah.
not such a twist. It's just
Scar's
There
saying,
defended the
is.
bro, you,
homeland.
no, it's just, bro. It's just saying, it's all it is just Lion King, bro. That's all it is.
Alex, oh my gosh, Alex, your favorite stuff is like just all the
Basic.
same stuff rehashed. No,
So
Alex,
base.
you love Bay. Oh my
I got at
gosh.
least in Shang-Chi, at least.
Oh my gosh, this guy is mid. This guy is
At
mid.
least in Shang-Chi, there's some sort of differentiation.
Bro, but
Oh
we
my
watching
gosh.
Dragon Ball, bro.
Or he's an assassin.
We
Exactly,
can't
and
be criticizing
Well,
Shang,
yeah,
well,
criticizing Black
you're
Panther for
bugging.
being the
no.
same
You're
But
story.
see,
bugging.
no. But no, I'm saying if I admit that, you know what I'm saying? Like, But when I
but
watch
it's
Black
not
Panther, it's
mid.
mad mid.
No, it's not. This guy
I'm
is
mid.
different.
I saw
This
my
guy.
dad with Panther claws in his chest, bruh.
Okay, that's not even what.
Mid.
I think you're just bad. I think you're just cringy.
Mid.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's weird.
That's kind of sus that you think Black Panther
Yeah,
and Shang-Chi is mid.
Yeah, it's not sus to you. It's kind of sus to me. I don't know about that
But
one.
because they're both black and
Just
Asian,
sus.
which I
Whoa,
am.
hey,
'Cause
yo.
Whoa,
I am
whoa.
I am Blasian. I am Blasian. So I mean, it's not like I'm not. How
So
can I
like,
be racist? I'm not racist
You
to my own
can.
you're
You
not
people.
definitely
even.
can. You definitely can.
I'm
You
not.
definitely can
I
be.
definitely can be, but I'm not racist to my own people. So it's not that. There's what's called. I love what's it called?
You can't even think of the name.
No,
You can't even think of the name.
no. I'm saying, no, no, yeah. They name me. I love like the old like no,
You don't even
no,
know what to
you're
say.
not. Let me finish. Let me finish. I love the old like Jet Li movies or like the what was
Like
it
what?
called?
Fearless.
Yeah, like Fearless, and then
Bro.
what's there's another one.
Out of
Oh,
all
Jet Li
Jelly movies,
movies.
I say Fearless.
There's another Jet Li movie. It's the one where it was it was a remake of
Well,
one
like
of
Fist
Bruce
of
Lee's
Legend or
movies.
something.
Yeah, like Fist of I think was it Fist of Fury? It might have been Fist of Fury.
Is it? I
I
thought
thought
it
it
was
was
Fist of Legend, where he's like, didn't he fight the Japanese dude at the end?
no,
The military guy.
no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
I think it's a remake of one of Bruce Lee's movies. Um, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I think you're
I,
just. You couldn't
I'm,
even think. You couldn't even.
You wanted some
Okay.
I
man
mean,
action, huh?
yeah,
This guy.
I
Nah.
wanted
This
some of
guy is
that. Like
weird. This guy is weird.
You
at
wanted
least
some
on the ground.
Hitman Ong Bak.
Ooh,
Alex, I know
I'm,
you're not talking jelly. A lot of jelly movies have that. Oh no.
no, no,
See,
no, no. The,
this guy's
oh,
weird. This guy's
He
really
wanted
let
Shang-Chi to be shattering bones mid combat. That's what he
let me
wanted.
fly in the air and
Oh.
two leaves and leave kick. No,
Alex, okay, no, Alex, really, Alex, you're blinded by like 2 scenes in the movie,
I
bro. I
just
can't.
nah.
Yeah,
It's not just
you're
distance.
kind of blind for
That's
that dance.
You're
that's the
kind of
that's
That'll
that's
blind.
the that is the entire last.
No, it's not, Alex. Alex, there's so much. They put oh
Let
my
me fight
gosh,
this dragon. Use my
they put
dragon
so
energy
much
to
work
beat
into
him.
the martial arts in that movie. I
His
If I
can't.
head.
beat him with my dragon.
Oh
It's
my.
okay. Okay, Alex is done.
Nah, how
You're
about you
done.
beat him just raw?
Okay, Alex. He's got fudging magic. Oh my gosh, he got the 10. He
Okay.
got the 10 rings.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
gosh, this guy is
You
so
but
weird.
make the fights not in the air running on balls, just in
Alex.
the
Oh,
hand.
what the?
Have him fight and then take the rings while he's fighting him. Like that's
Oh,
He can do
fire.
a Kamehameha, Alex.
Nah, nope, not
this
this is
guy's
not
weird.
Dragon Ball.
Don't they
This is
reference Dragon Ball though?
Shang-Chi.
They
Yeah, they
reference
do.
Dragon Ball.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, she
What did they
references
say?
his attack to say it was a Kamehameha.
Kamehameha. Yeah. Goku confirmed, and at least Goku confirmed
MCU
is in.
Goku?
Isn't that kind of Shang-Chi is Chinese, right?
Uh,
I believe so.
It's kind of
yeah.
racist.
No, because I mean, Dragon Ball's loved by all
No, it's
Asians.
Japanese.
Yeah, but Dragon Ball's loved by
Not
like every
racist.
Asian. Okay. All right, buddy.
Bad racist.
Okay, buddy.
He should have said Hadoken because that's Chinese.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay, bud.
Because Ryu's Chinese.
Stop attacking
Okay.
Shang-Chi, okay?
Stop. You're
It's not
actually
the.
Shang-Chi hater.
They
You're
Not
used to
actually
the.
call
a hater.
they used to call me the Mandarin after Orange.
Okay. Okay. You stop this guy.
Like, bro,
Stop this guy. Stop this guy.
that was such a
Stop this guy.
bro, oh my, I'm dying of laughter, haha, because
It was
Mandarin
just for
Lord.
continuity's sake, Alex. It was just
Alex,
for
that's what you wanted. That's what you
continuity. They
wanted.
were
That's what
trying
you
to
wanted.
acknowledge it.
No, but just say they called him Fudge Mandarin because that was his name.
Alex, you're done, bud.
Yeah,
You're done.
Just for the continuity for Iron Man 3, Alex. That's all
It,
they
it
were
really
trying to
was.
establish.
and he could just said that the terrorist took one of my names.
Okay. Alex. Oh my
Isn't that
gosh.
kind of what he says?
That's what he
Yeah,
says.
but
That's
he
what
is they named me after a
Alex.
witch.
See, no, it's actually Alex is just mad because he's racist. Alex is actually racist. No, Alex, right? He was making his point of the fact that they named me they named men. He's like, that's the name of a chicken dish, bruh. Like orange chicken dish, bruh. Like, why did they name me that? Well, like, what's wrong with that? Why is that not like right? I don't understand why that's like not good.
It's just like it's like one of those. It's like the
He's
same.
based.
It's
Shang-Chi's
just
dad is
it's
based,
just no.
Alex.
It's just like one. It's like one of those lines. It's like that line in Just
Yeah, and
League
he's a
where
villain
that
driven
is
by
that
love. He just wants his wife.
it's
He's
that
based.
I'm saying it's that it's like that line in Just League where Ben Affleck goes, "Oh, I'm rich. That's my
No,
superpower."
it's
It's so
not.
good.
No, it's not.
No,
It's
It's
no,
completely
so
it's not.
different.
corny.
The only reason
It's
everyone
so
hates
No, it's
corny.
no,
not.
no,
It's
no,
so
because they make
corny.
Batman because they make
That's a
Batman look like a
reach.
So
cornball.
corny.
They make Batman look like a cornball in that
It's
movie.
like
Yeah,
they tried to make him look like Tony Stark,
so
and they
corny.
failed by saying that.
So corny.
Alex, you're weird. Dude, your takes are
That
so
was a
weird.
reach. That was a
That was
reach.
a
That's
big
not
reach.
reach.
That
That's
was
not
a
reach.
huge. I think
That's
Alex
a,
just
that's
doesn't
a
like.
Ooh.
fact.
Alex
That's a
hates
fact.
Shang-Chi. Alex hates Shang-Chi for that one line. That's
No,
the
no,
truth.
no, don't.
Alex
That
hates
ain't
Shang-Chi for that
it,
one
Chief.
line.
You changed his name from from Sean to Sean. Like
What's wrong with him saying like why? Yeah, why did you do that? Because it's part of his heritage. Hello, Alex.
Yeah.
he said,
Yeah,
it's
Just by dropping
yeah.
no,
the
the
G, he
whole
had an American name. It was easy.
it's the whole again. It's just the whole Disney effect. That's what it is.
What?
So I
Alex,
started to ruin.
I think. Wait.
What
He
is
was just telling him.
happening?
Wait, what? Is Alex like low
No,
key, high key race? Alex, cause look,
no,
he's just
no.
referring.
It's just,
He's telling him to like go back to his roots, bruh.
no.
Like
I'm just saying he changes. No, the whole line where he says, "Oh, you changed your name from was because
Sean from Shang to
yeah,
Sean.
Sean."
Yeah, he's
Like,
like yeah.
uh,
Alex, like
It
why?
just makes sense. It's logical.
Yeah, it just makes
He was
sense because
trying
his
to fit
dad's
in with
I'm
an
talking to him.
saying,
American name.
Exactly,
It
because his
sounded
dad
just like.
and his dad is saying those things because he's trying to get them to join the back into the family. He's trying to get them to
No,
realize
no,
their
no. He says that when he's on the airplane, and he's just
exa-
like,
Alex.
bro, like,
That's
No,
come
the
on,
whole reason.
oh no,
you could have made your name like someone
Alex.
else.
It's just for the oh, this
Again,
guy's
it's just
so weird. This guy's
like,
You're
Alex hates
like,
Shang-Chi
tripping.
just for that. Alex hates Shang-Chi just for that. I'm telling you
no,
right now. That's
no,
what you're like.
don't,
Alex hates
You
Shang-Chi.
just want
Oh
like,
my gosh.
Shang-Chi's
like,
downfall. That's all you want.
It's
no,
all he wants. Just trying on my boy's downfall.
at least,
Watch him. He's gonna clap everybody.
unless,
He's gonna show up
no,
in the
unless,
Avengers and just clap.
unless, no, listen, it's not like, so for example, this is what I'm saying. Like Rami Malek, when he made the Spider-Man trilogies, he made them campy and corny
You
on
said
purpose.
Rami Malek. You're a cornball.
I'm sorry, Sam
You're
Raimi.
a cornball.
My
Okay,
mistake.
I thought I misheard him. Like I was like, am I tripping on what he
Yeah.
just said
Yeah,
right now?
not
Okay.
Rami Malek.
All right,
I
cool.
don't know why that came in my mind. Sam Raimi, or like Kung Fu Hustle. It's supposed it is supposed to be
Alex, it wasn't
extremely
even. It's one joke.
exaggeration.
Alex, it was just one
But all
joke.
the
It was just one
Sean
joke.
and
It was
Sean,
just one joke. It was one
the
joke.
whole dragon
No,
fight scene. It's just like,
Alex,
yeah, like
you're
it makes the
weird.
movie like good. I'm saying like,
Oh my god,
like
Alex, your favorite movie's Ant Man, bruh.
Winter
Your
Soldier,
favorite
like
movie's Ant Man. The
yeah,
whole movie's a joke. The whole movie in Ant Man's a joke.
yeah, because that's the point. But but
What?
it's supposed to be a
What's the point?
serious movie.
Oh my
At least Winter
gosh.
Soldier, when they fought, it was like,
No.
ooh, like I was
Yeah, but Winter
the
Soldier
emotion.
obviously has a certain tone. Shang-Chi set their tone early, bruh.
Yes,
They set the tone of Shang-Chi early, and it's more it's more fun. Golly.
Like,
Okay,
yo, I'm
Alex is
just
a
trying to get
hater.
free
this is
from
the
my
thing.
dad, bro. Now I gotta deal
Exactly.
with
He's
my
like having
family
fun.
history and what my dad
He's a
did.
young adult. He's a young adult, like having
It's
fun.
like,
Like this is just what his life is.
My dad wants my help now because he wants to save my mom. Oh, it's not my mom. Now I gotta fight my
Like
dad off because he's consumed by the fact that he thinks it's my mom.
oh wow,
it's kind of like it's like about young like the whole thing's about young adults and like doing something with your life like that Alex like there's like
I
so many
get it.
stories
That's
there's so
why.
many
Listen,
stories in like
I,
embedded in there like so many,
okay, listen, I understand because I love the song. What's the early in the morning?
yeah.
Because I love that song because right, it shows the adolescence with that new with like a more modern hi hats and bass, and then transitions to more of a Chinese orchestral, which is supposed to show like his growth and then towards his tradition and heritage. I understand that. I understand that's the point of the movie. What I'm saying is that the story was just
Oh my gosh, it's not
it was
though.
okay, and it was just okay, and it was just okay.
Alex, you're
In comparison
The
to
mid.
something
boy
like Winter
is
Soldier
the boy is
or Ant Man.
tripping. The boy is tripping. Well, Winter
You're
Soldier has story
mid.
built, so you can't compare it to that. If you can compare it to Ant Man,
Yeah,
that's fair. Ant Man is a fair
yeah.
comparison,
Ant-Man's a fair
but
comparison.
Winter Soldier is not,
It
my
has
man.
Winter Soldier relies on Captain America 1. Relies on Captain America 1. Makes it
Okay,
really feel the same way.
still,
So if we're talking about Ant-Man versus Shang-Chi, I mean
Ant
like
Man's
come on,
better.
bro. Come on, bro. But I'm not. I'm
Ant
saying
Man's better.
Shang-Chi's not.
Ant-Man
basic though.
executes. Ant-Man
Ant-Man, no, but
executes scene.
Ant-Man's just a
Right. And
Ant-Man's just a heist movie. Ant-Man's just a
but
heist movie though.
and it's a joke. That's the point, and it works.
Wait,
This
what is it?
movie,
What to say the
this
joke? What to
movie
say the joke? What to say the joke? When is it a joke? At
is
this
a
is it
comedy.
really?
It's a
It's a hype.
comedy.
No, it's not. It's a hyper serious movie. What are you
No,
talking about?
no, it's a comedy. If you look it up right now, it's classified as a comedy.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
All right, I'm looking right now.
action. It says
If
action
it, will
picture.
you announce?
Um,
Will you know? Will you announce if both? What? All right. So what if both? What if they both are comedy?
if they both are comedy.
No,
Yeah,
no.
what?
Oh
No,
my
no,
God!
no.
Wait, no,
Listen,
no.
listen,
Wait,
Yeah,
no.
listen,
Will
no
you
listen,
announce?
first
listen.
round
Alex?
now.
No. Will you
No,
announce? Will you announce
no,
your?
no,
Will you announce
no.
if it's
Listen,
not Alex?
listen, no,
Alex,
listen,
will you
no,
announce
listen,
your
no,
This is
thing?
listen,
juicy.
no, listen, listen.
Can I play something right now? Can I play something right now? Ant-Man on Google is an action adventure, not a comedy. Give me your money.
Listen,
Give
no,
me all your
listen,
money.
no, listen, listen.
No, yeah, no. Ant-Man's supposed to be a serious
You're
movie.
not,
Ant-Man's
you're
supposed to be a
not
serious
listening.
movie. Get
Listening,
better.
listening. But you also have to think of what the point. Listen, what what the 2 points of the themes of which both movies were going. One movie was about right him and his adolescence and regaining towards heritage, right, and then his for his father, etc. We have Ant
And
Man.
Ant-Man's about him and his adolescence trying to learn to be a
No,
dad. Oh my gosh.
adolescence,
Holy moly.
adolescence. But it's about him getting out of prison and being a better dad, and for his I forgot his name, Cassie,
And that's the
and
same Alex.
and then regaining a new family with
And
the with
embracing his criminal side.
embracing embracing his criminal
For
side.
the
Yeah, and I'm
good of
saying
his
Shang-Chi
And
family.
has the
but the
same
entire
amount of
but the tone of the movie, the way it starts, is straightly comedic. Whereas in
Shang-Chi
Shang-Chi,
starts out
So
just
is
not so
He's like,
serious.
Shang-Chi!
he's like, I
Alex,
fought in the war
no,
over thousands of years ago.
no. Alex, no,
Yeah, they tell
Alex,
you
you
that,
need
and
to
then they
stop.
immediately go into him in his modern
Early in the
life.
morning. Exactly, Alex.
I'm
It's a
a
contrast. It's a
baby.
direct contrast.
No.
And it's also a direct contrast. He's a young adult. His dad's been alive for 1,000 years. It's a contrast. Him and his dad are a contrast in multiple ways. One of the main ways it's a
Movies.
contrast. This guy's not even listening. This guy's not even listening. This guy is stupid. Shang-Chi's not mid. You're making me like it more. You're making me like it more because now I'm realizing, wow, Shang-Chi and his dad, they were different on multiple levels. But one of the main levels is the fact that he's the
Actually, a
young
lot.
adult.
They're really the same.
Yeah, no, but here's what I'm saying. He's the young adult, he's the old man. The old man trying to get him to follow his path.
In
He's
his
trying to find
way.
his own path in his way. He's trying to find his own path. All right, they are similar in the characters. They're really just trying to help. They really just love the people that they love. His dad was just blinded by his dude. There's so much dude. There's just it's so good, Alex.
You're
You're weird.
tripping. You're
Alex is
tripping. You're
straight tripping.
tripping.
Alex is a
Mid.
tripper. Okay, shut up.
Okay, no. Okay, now let me be serious. Let me not be serious.
No, you were being
No,
serious at the time.
listen. Let me be serious. What I'm saying is that what I'm saying is that I expected the movie to be along those same lines of like the the Jet Li movies, or and less away from what's the movie called that has the dragon stuff, the one with the famous, she's famous, Asian
Tiger
actor,
Hidden Dragon.
she's Hidden Dragon, right? And so when I watched the movie, and yes, and I saw
Both.
the
It's both.
huh.
It's both. They're showing elements of every type
No,
of
listen,
kung fu
listen.
movie in that movie.
I completely understand. When I watched the movie and I saw the bus scene, I was like, man, this is great. And immediately once I saw what's her name fly in the air with the leaves,
And
I just
at
couldn't
the
do
end
it.
of the movie, at
I
the
just
end
couldn't.
of the film,
I just couldn't do it.
this
I
guy's
was like, come
weird.
on, like, why
This
did you
guy's
have to do that?
weird.
Why
They're
couldn't you just be like,
celebrating martial arts movies. Like,
right?
why?
I
Exactly.
listen, and
They're
I get it,
celebrating all martial
and
arts
I get
movies.
it.
You don't get it. You see?
I think the was it Hidden Dragon? Whatever it's called.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
I was playing Hidden Dragon. Just
A movie you've never even seen.
I've seen that movie.
No, you haven't.
Yes, we have. Thought we watched it together.
Bruh. Okay. I
See,
didn't know you saw it. I didn't know you saw it.
can't remember it because it's right. It
I
was a
didn't
mid
know.
movie.
I know. I didn't know you saw. I didn't know you saw. I saw. I didn't know you saw
Yeah,
it.
but just because it
Right.
was mid in that movie doesn't mean it's
It
bad to
made the
celebrate
movie.
it in this
Oh
movie.
Think
my
she
god.
made it mid.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god, bro. It's like iconic though. Like,
Oh my
it
gosh. This
has
guy's
to be.
super
Saying
weird.
so.
This guy's super
It
weird with
has
it.
Like
to
I
be
wanted,
Ronaldo.
I want to see Shang-Chi fight like 100 men. Like that would be hype. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Maybe Shang-Chi too.
All I got
Alex,
was oh, what a
Alex,
stars, bro.
no, 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 Alex, no, you're lying. You're lying. The last part of Shang-Chi, the Shang-Chi final like
That,
punch
that
was the
fight was mid.
coolest
That
thing.
fight was mad
No,
mid.
no way. That was the coolest thing I've ever
No, it
seen.
was not.
Where he's like da 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 da, and like the whole music, and he's
Buzz,
The
the
like
music's
buzz
the
coming
scene,
in.
circles.
the
The
buzz
like yeah,
scene
exactly.
is
The
the
rings
best
are down like
scene.
spinning. He's like about to do his like
Yes,
face punch.
the
He's like thinking about his family. And he's like, and
buzz scene is the best scene in the entire movie.
Alex, you're weird. You like anime where a guy goes small mode. I don't want to hear it, buddy.
It was
I don't
small.
want to. Yeah, man, bruh. Like what?
Yeah, but I'm saying, but
It's about heist movies,
that's why
Alex. It's about heist
it,
movies though,
it,
and like
it,
it's kind of
it's
like
that same
heist
side
movies don't have
bullshit.
really
It's
people
about
going
the quantum
small.
realm. It's about quantum physics.
Oh
Like that's
my
what it
gosh,
movie.
Alex,
It makes
you're
sense.
done.
It's
No,
just,
no,
it's just
you're
like, bro,
weird.
like I try to ruin it with like them flying in the air. Like I
Oh
just,
my gosh,
Because it was iconic in previous martial arts
I,
you're
movies.
done.
and I get it. Listen, so I'm saying, listen, okay.
Your taste is mid.
This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the movie's not bad. I'm just saying personally, for me, it's just kind of mid because I expected something. I expected something. All right. And it just wasn't what it was. And so that's why for me personally it's a mid. I'm not
Like,
saying it's a bad I'm not
Uh,
saying it is a bad movie. I'm
yeah,
not saying
you're
it's a
saying
bad
to use
movie.
mid.
You know what
okay.
I'm
So
saying?
it's your own expectations. You wanted it to
Yeah,
be grounded the entire time.
yeah,
Like
which would make Shang-Chi like street level.
no, but he
Not
could
even street level. He's like
no.
wall level,
Listen,
maybe.
Which
he
is
could be
why you should
ground
watch Daredevil.
no.
Yeah, if you want to watch, yeah, watch Daredevil. If you want like something like really
I don't know.
grounded.
I've seen that hallway scene. I've seen that hallway scene. But like
So sorry.
if I'm saying if you want like but you can still make him like crazy strong, but just have him do crazy feats like punch like a car or something. Like you know what I'm saying? Like one
So you
second.
still want to be super strong though. I think that's what he's saying. I don't really. So you still want to be?
Hello?
Yeah.
What did you
Sorry,
just do?
sorry. A lot of, someone walked in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What? But you still want him to be super strong. But that's not like a martial arts movie. You still want to be. You still want to have super
No,
strength.
I'm saying I'm fine with having his powers, but just make the fighting just not crouch tiger and dragon.
Alex, he's okay.
Make it good like Winter Soldier.
Alex is street level. Alex is like street level.
No, you don't. You can still make something. You can still make something not shootable and still have just normal hand
Bro,
combat.
Captain America be flying around like no way, business, bro. I don't
No,
think
no, no. He jumps. But he
He
doesn't.
wants Asian Captain America.
he wants Asian Captain America. And even then, Captain America does some crazy, stupid stuff.
Yeah,
But
no, and he has. But I'm saying, but it's not like he's floating in the air, fudging.
You want
Flaming
Asian Black
balls.
Panther.
yeah, Alex, why don't you love Black Panther's? Oh my gosh,
I said,
Alex, you should love Black
I
Panther.
told you the fighting
Black
was
Panther's
great.
got nasty combat, nasty
I said the
story,
fighting was great, Black Panther. I never said the fighting wasn't great.
and the story is
Always mid
busted.
though.
Okay, and you're mid. All right.
Okay, so you're saying the
Well,
story of Shang-Chi is fine, but the combat is mid.
Yes,
okay, but
that's what I'm saying.
That's weird.
Combat is mid. Story is great though. Story is great. Because I really appreciate. I do really do appreciate that song in the beginning because it does display that throughout the entire movie.
and like it was made by the action directors for like The Matrix and everything. Like it's
Yeah.
really good.
That's what I'm saying. But the action in the Matrix, he was in a system. He's able to fudge and fly. So that's
Like
different.
Shang-Chi has superpowers.
And
Shang-Chi has
and
superpowers. My
Shang-Chi
brain hurts. My brain hurts. This guy
even
Yeah,
Mark
because
asked
the,
me,
the lady is endowed with the magic, right?
and
And
he
his
is
father
endowed.
has the 10 rings.
But
That's why they're able to do it.
having magic, and make the fight scenes good. Like make it more based.
Oh my god,
Like,
bro. But that fight scene wasn't
like,
about fighting. It was about him falling in love.
Kakashi and Obito are like cracked. Like, but
my God.
that fight scene just outscales all fight scenes. Like, just that same.
Oh my
Have the fight
gosh.
scene be based like that, but and not running up walls and punching.
He
I
didn't
can't
run up
believe it's
any
all
walls.
based on his.
Shang-Chi did not run well any wall in any
I
part
did.
of the movie.
I did.
Well, what wall did he run up?
When he's fighting his dad on the little cliff on the.
He does not run up a
He
wall.
he does run up the. Oh no, he runs
Yeah,
up a
he does.
cliff. He doesn't run up the
Yeah,
door.
Yeah.
Cliff, same thing.
No,
Oh
it's like
my
a no,
God.
it's like a
He runs
ramp.
up something.
It's not
It's a
Doesn't matter.
vertical.
ramp.
He runs up something. right?
Oh, this guy's
And
mid. This guy's so
and then his mom,
mid.
and mom this little flying little leaf attack. Like,
Alex, they
Bro,
have
I'm
he's
still
powers.
watching, man.
They
tripping.
have
That's,
powers.
let me see
Oh
someone.
my
Let me see someone fight someone and break his arm. But drop him. Drop him raw,
Alex.
bro.
Yeah, and at that
Alex.
point in the fight, isn't he getting some kind of assistance from being in his mom's part of the?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not even the
power.
10
He's got a
rings
buff.
while he doesn't have the
Yeah.
rings yet.
Yeah, he's got the
Exactly.
buff on him.
Right. But I'm saying, but he's
Alex, the whole still
fighting
before
with the
Alex.
dragon.
No, wait. Alex, the whole film up until he gets to the place is a mega grounded.
It's
Three-fourths of
not.
the film is grounded.
Nah.
Alex, he's
It's
not
not.
getting any power. He's not getting any power until he gets
No.
to the place.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's what I'm saying. But no,
Three fourths.
you have the whole arrow thing. He summons the dragon. Goes in the
No.
water.
Here's something, Alex. Alex, what I'm saying, what you want is three-fourths of the movie. It's only one-fourth of the movie at the very
No,
end that you don't
it's not
like.
3/4 of the movie.
It is, Alex. Shang-Chi
Because when he,
himself.
because when he does the whole like when they fight on the little bamboo stuff and he's like climbing through it.
Alex, again,
That
that's
is
in Alex. That's in the Alex.
That's in
That's
the
in
flash.
that's
the Flash.
Flashback.
it's in a flashback showing in that place. The whole movie, the main character Shang-Chi for three-fourths of the movie, even more, most of the movie Shang-Chi is fighting in grounded
No,
combat.
but those were like it was like him training. It wasn't like
Alex, I'm talking
it
about
wasn't
in
him
the
fighting.
Alex. Every conflict up until they got to the place is him fighting grounded. What are
Nah.
you on? Oh, this guy's so bad.
Oh, wait, I'm saying because the after the bus, it's just him. He fights that. He does a little tournament thing, and then he
No,
jumps off that window. Now listen,
and he
And
and
then
he
they
fight. Go
fight
ahead.
along the side of the building.
yeah,
He's
one, and
normally
that part's
jumping
mid.
from platform
That
to
part's mid.
platform
And
fighting.
no, and then he fights the guy that would train
Yeah,
him.
yeah, and only for like a
And
couple
then
of seconds. For like a couple
they
seconds, and then it
dad's
ends.
house, and then they go to his
And
dad's
it
house,
ends.
and he goes to his dad's house, and then they fight, and with the
No, they
people in
don't.
the car. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
they
They don't
fight with
fight
the
it.
people in the car.
They don't.
Yeah, okay, Alex, you actually are blinded.
I
I
like
don't
the
know
fact that
why.
he makes a mention of for the continuity of Iron Man 3, and then very shortly after we get Ben Kingsley
Yeah,
as his part in Iron Man 3. I thought that was pretty neat.
that's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best parts of the movie.
Okay, watch
Shut up.
yourself.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Iron Man 3 is definitely better than Shang-Chi, though. No lie.
Okay.
Oh, you're done, kid.
No lie, though. Actually, no,
No,
actually,
you're
I'm actually being
weird.
dead serious. I'm actually being, that's not
Iron
even
Man
like,
3 is good, but it's not better than
yeah,
Shang-Chi.
it's
That
better
take is
than
boiling hot. Have you lost your
It's
mind?
so
dude, Iron Man
hot.
3 goes hard, bro. When he loses
Iron Man
everything,
3 is
no,
good,
no,
but
no,
it's
you know,
not
But
better
he
than
it goes
doesn't
Shang-Chi.
hard.
even lose everything.
I
He
totally,
doesn't, though.
doesn't know that he is Iron Man without the suit. So
Alex, you're
he,
so done.
he goes sick of it, and the kid
Again, no, again, that's another movie that relies on three movies,
ah,
Alex. Shang-Chi's the first. Oh my,
I-
the movies that you think
and
are
let's
better
Basically,
are
bro.
ones
and let
that rely
and
on
let's
the
just
last
hope that
two.
then let's just hope that when the next Shang-Chi movie he fucking fights 100 men, down with no tricks, with no tricks.
The second
Alex,
movie is gonna be
I don't care.
bussin', and you're gonna be
Alex,
sad because you didn't like the first one.
Like
Alex, all I'm saying is
that's
that
fine.
no, I don't care how good of a martial artist you are. You get jumped by 100 men, you're getting dropped. You're getting dropped.
Yeah,
He's
you're
saying,
getting dropped.
you know what's funny? He's Shang-Chi, best fighter in the universe.
Nah. Because a
Alex, I
hundred
don't care who you
people, they have
are.
to,
You're
they
dying.
gotta be like,
Yeah, and that's the point I'm making. You can show how he outscales mere mortals by
No,
fighting
but
100
then
men.
no, Alex.
not,
Here's my thing though.
not yet though.
If they do that, it's gonna be like if they do that, they're gonna be like weird. It's gonna be like he's gonna be fighting one, and they're all just gonna be waiting in the background for the next one
No,
to
no,
show up.
no. That one's like getting on him. Like he's just like he do like a little ground pound. Like
I like
Wait,
it.
what? But that's not
Okay,
grounded. That's not
Alex just
grounded.
wants a real life Madara scene. That's all
He
he
doesn't
wants.
want a real life
oh,
Madara scene.
oh
Wait, he's flying,
yes.
but Madara flying through the
No,
air.
no. But
Madara flies through the
he's
air.
doing no tricks though. He's not doing no like.
Yes, he is.
Let me swing
He
my
fucking
leaves in the
flies.
air. Let me swing
Alex,
my
Alex,
leaves.
right after he fights the first two guys, he shoots fireball jutsu, bro. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Okay. That's okay. Yeah. It's one part. It's
That's
not.
not
He's
what
not. He's not
he
flying in the
flies
air
through the air.
shooting his
Alex,
dragons at them.
to go.
That's shooting
He
dragons.
even uses his Sharingan to stun somebody who was gonna
Yeah.
stab him.
Yeah. But he's still.
And then he
He's still.
flies around.
And no, he
And a
doesn't fall
paper
down.
bomb.
No, he just blitzes.
Alex,
He just blitzes them.
he grabs the guy's swords and he starts flying
Yeah,
around.
and he starts killing them all with the sword. Right?
Alex, you're
Now
weird.
that
Then
is
he
fire.
creates a
That
cloud
is
of
fire.
dust so no one else can see but his Sharingan.
And he just starts flying around.
No, he doesn't. He hits the ground so hard that the dust comes up. He doesn't make the cloud of dust.
Oh my god.
So now that's different. I like that's why I love the Batman. The Batman. Now that's a now those
I
are
haven't.
great fight scenes.
I'm gonna watch that tonight.
Have
I'm
you
gonna
never
watch it
seen
tonight.
it?
I haven't seen it yet.
It's
Yeah,
good.
that movie outskills like a lot of Marvel movies just on its own.
I was pretty
Oh,
interested because
you're
a lot of
mid.
people's arguments from friends I've heard is that it's mid.
Yeah, that's because they don't never read the comic books. So
Oh, okay, all right.
Wait, you said Batman's mid?
That's what some people
Oh,
have said.
heck no! Guess
yeah,
what the
but they're
fuck?
just
Uncle
fudging.
Uncle Nap says.
No, he said it's
It
mid because he says mid because he doesn't understand Batman's character. It's okay though. That's all right.
Uncle Nap
they
said it's
expected.
mid
They
because it's
expected.
not like the comics.
They said it's mid. He probably. They probably wanted to be like Christian Bale Batman, but it's just
Yeah,
like
And
they don't
Mitch said
understand.
it's weird because the plot goes in a direction that he didn't understand why it went in that direction near the
oh,
Oh,
end or something.
because he just doesn't understand. He didn't watch. He didn't. His mind couldn't understand what was happening. His mind couldn't. His mind couldn't understand what was going on because he's fucking detective. He's fucking goaded.
he's like he's
He
not
probably.
about.
He probably could
He
watch.
wants a
He
Marvel
probably.
film. That's
He
what you want.
probably.
Just watch a
Yeah.
Marvel film.
Probably.
Like this is a
Yeah.
underneath. Like
Mitch.
he.
Mitch probably couldn't watch Death Note. Probably too much for his mind.
Oh my gosh, Alice.
He
Oh,
probably.
Alice.
He
Okay.
probably watched Death Note and be like, "Whoa, what's going on? I don't
Alice,
understand.
leave Rich alone. Leave Rich alone, bro.
How's he
Okay.
killing these guys?" I was like,
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Well, I think we should call it there, boys. Oh my,
"Nah,
that was a lot. We went through a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot. We didn't get through
We,
everything. We'll save some
but
for later. But
yeah, we jumped a lot. That was good. That was good.
thank you for listening to
Woo.
the Seesaw podcast. There was a lot of
Yes.
debating in that one. There wasn't even.
Thank you. Thank you. It was.
We
This was the
didn't-
debate episode. This was the debate
This is
episode.
definitely debate.
oh,
Um,
I
thanks for
can't believe
watching.
he said the Batman was mid."
Hey,
Okay.
we'll
Oh
get
my
to that.
Okay.
We'll get
god.
to that
Thank
later. We'll
you.
get to that
Like,
later.
Oh my
subscribe.
Yeah,
gosh.
please
Thank
do the
y'all so
YouTube
much for
things.
watching.
I appreciate it.
Everyone who thinks that Batman's mid,
Okay,
unsubscribe.
I'm shutting
All right.
this off.